Welcome back to Whispers from the Mist. We've been off for a bit. It's been hectic for us folks who work during the week and also play awesome games during the week. But we are pressing through and we are touching Amber Sarcophagi for more gifts. Speaking of doing that thing that I just said, the group has acquired a number of dark gifts. The main thing I want to make sure is notated here, so it's canon and no one can refute it because I said it on stream, is that every one of you have accepted a dark gift. At least one. So, Aveline has accepted only one, and that would be the Drizlash dark gift, which gives Aveline the ability to climb on the surfaces of walls and ceilings without needing any gear or the requirement of a check. It also gave her a third eye beneath her bangs. Drumgar and Inweir both have this gift as well. The twins pretty much signed up for most of the same kit. It looks as though the gifts that they have are Dalver Nar, Shami Amure, Faye has Psykane, both of them have Xantras, and Faye has Zrin Hala, which in hindsight, I didn't actually realize this. It does seem that Faye was a bit more risk it for the biscuit than Bay was, which in my opinion is very strange to see. It's very strange to see. I thought Bay would be a bit more kind of crazy. But yeah, the other person who only took one was the boss man, Null. If memory serves, I don't think you took any other ones besides Tarchimedes, which is the draconic wings, skeletal draconic wings. And you have to eat grave dirt. Drumgar also took that one.
Or bones.
Yeah, correct. Or bones, which, again, a little bit more readily available. But that is it so far. There was one gift that was put on offer at the end and was taken outside of the stream, possibly due to peer pressure. I don't know. I mean, maybe. But someone took the one that granted the powers of Blight. And I'm trying to remember who that was.
Was it
Drumgar, right?
I think that was Drumgar, I believe.
Who smells bad now?
It says Drumgar on the dark gifts.
Yeah, Fat Gray, you're right. So yeah, Drumgar smells terrible.
No.
It says reeks of filth, and so I kind of want to make sure we kind of get a nice descriptor for what the smell really is like. So we definitely have the opportunity to do what this stream does best, and that's everybody vomit in unison on each other and around one another. It smells like a combination of all versions of matter that would leave a body as waste, as well as a level of funk that would permeate due to other things that kind of leave the body. It is a very foul but very biological smell, I guess, is the best way I would like to kind of describe Drumgar's funk. It does not warrant any kind of saving throw per the rules, but since this is the first time you folks will be encountering it, I'd like for you to make a Constitution saving throw. If you're not Drumgar, the benefit of being cursed in this way is you're like Pigpen, right? You don't really know that it's happening. It's just kind of happening.
You say Constitution
Don.
saving?
Yes.
Why?
The DC's 10. It's not terribly hard here.
Okay.
Can I just auto-fail it?
If you want. If you want.
It's just to see what happens.
That makes sense with a lot of the curses that you have, yeah. Like gifts. Sorry. Shit. Oh shit. Oops.
None of these are curses. They're all gifts.
They're all gifts.
The gifts,
Oh,
teehee.
Yeah, gifts, quotation marks.
Why'd you have to tee hee? You know I don't have any teeth.
They're just gifts.
Oh.
You guys don't like your gifts? Okay, fair enough. So, with that said, the plan was to kind of move into the open hall. We discussed that the area that you're in, there are 3 witches. At least they look like witches. And they have brooms, and they're sweeping debris on the northern side. They've been kind of keeping an eye on you and, like, idly working. But yeah, they've been kind of, like, warily been kind of watching you.
So they're just like sweeping up the place, trying to.
Well, there's a
keep
big
free
old...
of dust.
There's like a cave-in. Like one of the
Oh.
roofs kind of fell out. So it looks like that they're trying to repair it or kind of clean it up.
I know this place had a cleanup crew. Alright. Well, I mean, no one's gonna stay even 10 feet away from Drumgar. Don't want to be.
So you're saying let him go first?
Yeah, but also he doesn't want to be near the smell. Preferably. So.
Okay. Zach, you up?
Oh. Did we say there was like any doors here?
Yeah, there's a door that they're kind of near over here, and there is a door here as well. But it seems like they're kind of like the 3 things you notice about them is they're cleaning, but they're doing it in kind of an idle fashion. It looks like they were doing it more deliberately before you came. And it looks like when you kind of moved into the hall, they moved back and away and closer to the rubble pile and the door back here. Kind of almost looks like they're trying to guard it. And then the other thing you would have noticed about them is they all look like witches.
So like, kind of like the witches from like the Wizard of Oz witch with like green.
Just when I say the word witch, whatever is popping up in your head, with the exception of Glenda, that would be what they look like. The very stereotypical, like kind of like greenish skin, big old hat with like a floppy top.
I see.
The floppy top sells the witch part, right?
You gotta
Yep.
have that.
Gotta have a floppy
True.
top.
Yeah, and the true witch, you've done the floppy top.
Correct. So decreed. So, yeah, there is an open passageway to the left, and you would guesstimate, or would have already kind of figured that that leads to the main hall. So when you came in, there were the 2 staircases that led down to the massive chamber with the big statue in it. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. And didn't they point out something like there's more things that way?
Yeah, they pointed out like if you wanted to go, it's on the other side, and well, not they. Sorry, I did, because you saw that this place is kind of symmetrical. Your presumption is that there are going to be more chambers like this on the opposite side of the hall.
Okay. I see. Well, I'm actually kind of curious what the door is right here, right?
Yeah, there's a door there.
Can you hear anything that's in there?
Great question. Let's see. If that is true. Okay. No.
Okay, well then he open it then.
Okay. They do not engage with you, but they kind of, as you kind of enter it, they kind of more warily move closer to their door.
Okay. Ask about that later.
Yeah, you should be able to open that door. With that
Oh, okay. So it was a very small icon. I didn't see it. My bad.
Yeah. And if you move in, you'll see a white marble bedstand in the center of this bare stone room, its mattress long since rotted away. Golden hawks perch atop the bed's corner posts. The room's remaining furnishings have been reduced to dust, covered heaps, cobwebs, all over the kind of space. arcane sigils that have been carved into the walls.
Arcane sigils, huh?
Yep.
Let me try to decipher what those.
Arcana DC
do?
25.
Oh, okay. I can't physically pass that. I don't think.
Natural 20 succeeds
Crap.
all the time in my games.
Oh, okay, sweet. Oh, why not me?
That's not it. So, what you would know, despite your failures, the two of you, is that the sigils are representative of what's known as chronomancy. Chronomancy is very illegal out in the real world, so it is very rare and hardly ever seen. But these appear to be arcane glyphs that are patternings after like movements in the heavens, and also patternings after like the intricacies of clockwork. So there are a lot of circular shapes, or a lot of glyphs that are almost gear-like in the elaborate sigils. They don't appear to be active. They more or less look like those like etchings of a madman to you.
Odd. Is there anything underneath the bed?
No, but the 4 posts of this bed have massive golden hawks.
Ooh. Like
Like
things that's.
you know, like the top of a bedpost, like it's kind of
Yeah.
You got some kind of ornate feature to it. These are big old gold hawks.
Do they seem removable? Question mark?
Yeah, if you pop them all off, you get a total of 4 of them. They weigh about 10 pounds. They're not like fully gold, you believe. They kind of more just kind of a thick level of gold, kind of filled with something heavy to kind of weight it down. They're probably worth about 250 gold pieces a piece.
Ooh, jackpot.
About $1,000 worth of old
Worth?
golden hawks. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, what is happening?
Okay, I'm gonna put
That was crackly.
4 golden hawk. How much are they worth each? 200 each?
250. 250.
250 each. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Drumgar, it looks like you're moving along. Is that right?
Yeah.
You want to move into the big room?
Yeah.
Okay. The second you step out into the grand hall, again, it looks exactly as you remember it, but from this angle, you'll notice 2 things of import that are immediate and like visible. First, you see the big statue and can hear kind of a laughter coming from it that you've heard once before, I believe. What's happening with the mic? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It just sounded like something slapped me in the ear. I'm sorry. My brain dumb. The laughter is kind of coming from it, but it doesn't seem to be like raucous. It's just kind of like a light laughter, like a. And then you would see 3 bright green flames coming down the steps toward you in your direction. Those appear to be leftovers from you trapping them on the other side of the door.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh dear. Okay, that's all of us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okie dokie, boss.
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, the flying green skulls of coolness.
Want to know something
Trying to
interesting?
avoid them.
Yep.
This is the first 2025 Monster Manual monster we get to fight, folks. We're fully converted into the new edition with this fight.
Yay!
Yeah.
There will still be remnants from older editions in place.
We
I
need
think.
like a soundboard, and it needs to sound that's just a bunch of people going. Yeah.
I turned the soundboard off.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
They can
Oh,
get
is that-
annoying.
Is that new?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I just
It
said.
looked something.
Were you listening to
Yeah,
me?
Oh no! I know. Before I was like, I didn't know they updated the art for it too. I
Oh,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
Full-
neat.
Full
That's what I was
kit.
saying. It was the gold. This gold listens. That's neat. I listened to what you said. I swear.
He's so. Okay, so with that, I guess then I need Bay, if you would be so kind, Kimmy, and then Who am I missing? Oh, Drumgar. Cool. Okay.
Oh
damn.
snap! Let's
Go
go.
And then I guess mine's supposed to be rolling initiative? Yeah, there it goes. Cool. Descending. So you catch them before they're kind of like within range to engage with you. So if you would like Drumgar, as I switch the music over to combat music, go ahead and tell me what your first steps here are. There you go.
I think as a free action, well, first I'll take a couple of steps back to kind of hold this corner, and Drumgar will turn back behind him and shout, "I think we've got company!" and take, actually, do I have any spell slots? Have we taken a long rest?
You took a long rest upstairs, then you fought the golem, and then you fought the ghasts.
Looks like Johnny did a good job of
Oh,
checking
yeah,
off the boxes, so I appreciate you.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I'm going to
Sorry.
cast this on myself. Hold it bay.
Okay. Great.
Hold
And that's it?
Yes.
Okay, great. You hear these kind of like strange like mutterings. It's almost like a strange kind of like lifting, almost song-like voice in a language you don't understand. You then hear kind of a radiant kind of as flames kind of spout towards you, hit just near you, and detonate. I need 3 dexterity saving throws.
That's all on Drumgar?
All on Drumgar. Okay, so I believe that you're going to be taking 22 from the first one. That's fire damage from a fireball. You'll pass the second one, which will only be 13 damage. And if you're still alive, you're taking 27 more after that.
Oh dear.
Great way to start.
Hang on. So the first one.
Yeah, let's do the math. 22, then hold at bay it.
22 minus 8. So what's that? 14.
14, and then 14 plus 13 is 27. Because 13 was halved for the second one. 26 was the total. And then the last one got through and it would have done 27.
That's not fire.
Oh, no. For Null, Inweir, and probably Aveline, you see Drumgar and you said, what you said, and then you hear the kind of like, whoo, whoo, and then boom, 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 and it's just like a detonation of explosions. And you kind of see Drumgar's body kind of fly into the middle of the room, on fire as he hits the ground.
Unconscious. 0 hit points.
Yeah. On fire, but not mechanically, just for fucking fluff. Faye, you're up. I'm gonna say, and because it's I'm this is lethal times. I'm in Curse of Shroud or Curse of Gulthias mode. Faye, you are surprised, but in this game it would have been disadvantage on rolls. So, yeah, just making sure. We already rolled initiative. We're just gonna lock in where we're at. Everybody was beneath the 2 interlocutors in the actual fight. So go ahead, take your turn.
Okay,
Sorry.
it was kind of going to be a throwaway turn anyway. I was going to... I forgot how much move speed I have. No. Don't... I wanted to come around the corner, see Drumgar, and throw up.
Okay. Throwing up is not an action unless you want it to be.
I want it... I want it to be like I haven't smelled him yet, and this
Okay.
is my first smell. So.
Oh, and it's on fire too. Oh God.
Oh.
Okay, so remember all that stuff I said.
You thought
Imagine,
corpse smell was bad. You should do cooked corpse smell.
imagine
You're
someone took all of the gross shit I said at the beginning and threw that on a fucking griddle and just went to town, like sprinkling on the nastiest of smelling. I'm trying to think of the nasty smelling cheese, but go ahead. Throwing up. That's it.
Dodging.
Okay. And do you want to use your bonus action at all?
Let me see.
If not, Null, you're on deck.
No.
Okay, take it.
Drop the guards down, someone help him up, and stop throwing up. 5, 10.
As that happens, I'm going to take a series of readied actions. They look at you as you're kind of closing, and you see them all kind of back away. One of them pulls out a very slender platinum key, shoves it into the door lock, opens the door, and all three of them enter into this space. Make a perception check.
Oop, okay. Perception.
This one's free. It's not your action or anything. Sufficient. When the door opens and they're moving through it, on the back wall of the room inside, you see standing on what appears to be some sort of like workspace, like almost like a little plinth, is a massive statuesque looking thing made of plate armor with a glowing red like energy kind of coming from its helmet space. And then they shut the door and lock it.
We deal with that later. So he has 50 foot of flying speed because of the dark gift here, so he's gonna make use of it. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, we don't want to get too close to it.
Never.
Nope. So what he can do, he's gonna make someone do it for him. He's gonna cast Summon Undead.
Okay. Alright. There should be an allies folder now. And you should be able to drag and drop the Summon Undead in there.
Okay. Bloop. Gonna put it right in front of him, and it's gonna be... What is it? I guess it should be... Let's make it the zombie thing, what it's called? Shoot, what is it called? Not the zombie, the putrid. There we go. Putrid stat block. Then continuing his turn, he's gonna bonus action. Gonna put gaze into mine on the thing he just summoned here. So he can see through it, through its eyes. Here, let me go find it. Sorry, just looking through everything. Bonus action, do that. Get his perception. Then he doesn't want to be in the thick of things, so 10, 15, 20, 30, 45, 40, 45, 50. Take behind cover there.
Okay.
And then after that, I think the ghoul or the putrid spirit should take his turn.
Okay.
Right.
So, go ahead.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, and... Okay, I see those things there. How much speed? Okay, 30, 25, 30. Can't really do much. It's gonna take the dog's action, and that'll be it.
Aveline, you are up. And
Alright.
Faye, you're on deck.
So I don't see any guys, so I'm gonna have to move.
Yeah, the first thing you would see as you come around the corner would be slightly smoldering Drumgars.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is the worst
Oh,
I've
and
ever seen him.
And you'll see you don't slip.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what?
Yeah.
Funny enough, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. I'm not. You're fine.
Okay, good. Okay, well, I'm gonna help him out because we can't have that.
That's good cleric work right there, is what that is.
You know, I try to be helpful where I can.
Absolutely.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to We're gonna do a healing word over yonder.
Okay. 11 hit points back for Drumgar. And then I might sound like I'm underwater for a bit. I apologize. But that's just the way it is. Bayer, oh, sorry, action. Do you want to take the dodge action as well? Evelyn?
Yes.
Bayer, you're up.
Oh, the undead spirit should have 30 HP instead of 20 since it's not the skeletal.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add that to it. Okay.
Yeah, well, you can do it. Good. You there, Macon? Okay. Kimmy, if you want to go ahead and...
Yeah, give me just a
Yeah.
second to close the sheet.
Oh, she's back. Just me and her on cameras. Nobody wants to show their fucking face, so no.
You do sound really underwater.
Yep, I know.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, I am under the water. Help me.
Oh,
Bay, you are,
Wait, why does Bay only have 20 feet of movement?
Oh, exhaustion probably.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Where are we? Okay. So we're up here?
so
Hold
yeah,
on. Wait a
as you
minute.
kind of move up to the group, what you saw from there, because you were kind of lagging behind, just narratively it was fine, because everybody was kind of doing their own things and meandering. But what you heard was 3 large detonations. You then saw your sister throw up on the floor. Aveline almost just straight up biff it. You saw Null summon an undead, and Aveline cast some sort of healing spell. Since you don't see Drumgar, your presumption is that something very horrible happened to Drumgar with those 3 loud explosions.
Drongo!
That did not come through. But if you want, you've moved up a bit. You can go ahead and take the dash action. You go further.
Magpie. I think you weren't here, but we talked about Drumgar. Reeks. He's like the
Ew.
worst.
Yeah, he stinks.
No.
But not in
Looks
that
like a
way.
corpse.
Love Drumgar, but he physically does stink.
And he's on fire now, so.
Oh yeah, he got cooked unfortunately.
Ugh. It's not very pleasant. Can you do something about that, Drumgar?
As he's lying, just
What you talking
on the
about?
ground.
Yeah, prone, bleeding out, taking 3
Come on.
giant explosions to the face.
Ew.
You're bitching about the smell right now, like God.
Can someone fix it?
I can try, you just hold on. Let's deal with them first. John, are you talking? I think you might be...
Sorry, in weird, you are up. Go ahead, John.
Alright, I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I can't see shit. How tall is the
What are you
ceiling?
talking about? You got Drumgar in sight. In here,
I see
20
Drumgar.
20 feet. You said you couldn't see shit. I was doing a bit.
Mm,
He smells like shit.
I see.
20 feet.
Okay, so I just did 25.
Much higher in the
Then
hall.
I'll go. Okay, I'll go 50. Yeah, this kind of sucks. This is weird. Okay. So it'd have to be like here, and then I'm gonna go up 10 feet,
Okay,
kind of like cradling the side,
got it.
like a bear holding a tree, kind of like. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, I got the
And
picture.
he's just like, so what the fuck is
go.
it? What's going on?
Done with
And
you.
dodge action.
Yep. Drumgar, you're up.
That's half my movement.
Yep. It's still 3 flaming skulls.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna step into here, but this time take the dodge action. Wish me luck, fellas.
Yeah. So you would watch
Oh,
as
yeah.
their eyes have, in the interim, they kind of shifted to this thing that moved out towards them. And they're going to go ahead and their eyes kind of flare blue inside of the green. And you watch as these kind of sparkles appear around their eyes and then all flare out.
Ooh.
They're all doing it simultaneously, but you watch them flare out as a total of 9 of these blasts kind of slam into the wraith. Does it have any kind of resistance against force damage?
Nope.
39 damage is going to obliterate it
Yes, it is.
as it
Hey,
gets
it's
triple magic missiled.
oh, it's better the Wraith than us, so. Oh, let me
I rolled
go.
hell
erase it.
good.
Boop.
I rolled a lot of floors. So that's them. They are going to shift forward a bit. They move. Let's go with. They're kind of off kilter, so 10 feet. Due to the way I placed them in the steps. And then Faye, you are up. Am I frozen?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Magpie's frozen.
Okay.
What?
Huh.
Oh,
I can't see him.
that's right.
Do I know? Because I had stepped away. Do I know of which direction they're coming from?
Yeah, so you would have been around at the onset, so to the left. It looks like Drumgar is defending against something to the left, so to the southern portion of the map.
So I'm going to throw. Now that he's up, Bardic Inspiration on Drumgar. And that's my bonus action. I'm gonna come over here and take the dodge action.
Okay. No.
Alright. Do 5, 10, 15, 20. I could shoot it from here without it getting cover, right? I don't
Yeah.
think I can. Okay. He's gonna go. It's blast. It's gonna go pew pew. Eldritch blast
Okay.
onto this one here. Okay. Let me go see if Agonizing Blast is on here. Set that on. Then I'm going to start shooting. Right about now. Right about now. Come on, 20.
Okay.
There we go. 18.
18 will hit.
Sweet. That is 8 damage.
It takes it.
And shoots another one because 5.
That'll hit.
17. Sweet. 5 damage.
Okay. So you hit it twice. The green flame kind of ignites more, and its eyes kind of shift. Like they look like they were staring at the thing that got exploded, which you would know is your summoned spirit. They were moving towards Drumgar, but now they're kind of looking over
Oop.
Drumgar, kind of tucked behind the corner there, and staring directly at you. And you can see that the other two are
Okay.
kind of following in concert.
Okay, so he moved. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. He moved back. So 25, 30,
That's it.
5. On bonus action, he's going to gaze of 2 minds now. Bay.
The person next to you, or actually Bay.
Actually,
That's
Bay.
No, no,
Bay,
he
yeah,
said
yeah.
Bay. He said
No,
Bay.
Damn, it's been 2 weeks.
They both look the same. They're twins.
Well, this one. Okay, the one with the no teeth. No, I gave him then. The one
The
with the
one with
face
the no
tag.
teeth. Why do you have to focus on? Games of two minds. You gotta turn to their brain, and you're like, "Oh, you're really sad about not having teeth." And I keep bringing it up. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And your face is sagging too. I'm sorry about the
Oh my
loss.
god, I forgot. You know, this whole episode, I'm just crying. I'm not doing nothing.
Throwing up, shitting, pissing, puking, and fucking crying.
Okay, that'll be it.
You keep it up, you're gonna smell like Drumgar. Aveline,
Oh my god.
Aveline, you're up.
Alright. Is Drumgar looking like he's still in a bad shape?
He kind of looks as panicked as you've probably ever seen him. Yeah, he's kind of tucked behind that wall, like hoping for the best.
Oh.
What's your movements? Oh, you were flying. You were flying, is what you were doing. Cute.
Mhm. Yeah, I was flying.
That's cute.
Oh yeah, he's
I
got
got- I gotta make use of the wings, man. I just like the cool new wings here. I'm gotta use it.
Fair enough. What is that?
Double
Someone eating
thing.
chips? Someone's eating chips.
Aveline, take your turn. Sorry.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit him with another healing word.
Okay.
Doop, doop, doop. And then I'm gonna duck over here.
All right. So he's not standing there, so you're not hiding behind him. He's actually up 10 feet, clinging to the corner, like
okay.
some kind of weirdo.
Or actually, let me hide over here.
You could also just.
Or
jump
you
on
mean
the-
like someone who's using his dark gift?
You
Sorry.
could also jump on the wall and like cling to it as well if you wanted to, Aveline.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna shoot me if they see me on the wall.
All right, Bay, you're up.
Don't give him ideas.
But based on your frozen camera, I don't even know if you're still there. Magpie.
I think we lost Magpie.
Magpie, no!
Come back and we get all the technicals. Especially after I got roll 20 to work. Ah!
Oh man. Wait, you guys are just all Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Why don't?
Drumgar could fly.
Yeah. Good off fly. Oh,
There it is.
sweet. Magpie? Oh no.
It's just locked. It's...
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I love it.
I think everybody's got mispositioned. I'll figure it out here in a second. Magpie, if you can hear me, you don't have to jump back in the Zoom if you need the bandwidth. It's totally fine. Okay. I'm
Good.
gonna say just based on
Oh, it's just.
whatever's happening,
Um,
Kimmy, if you'd be so kind, and just kind of take control.
oh, she
of
can
things.
hear it.
Oh.
Magpie can hear us.
Oh, if you can hear us, then just type what you want to do real quick, and then we'll go from there. And then, Inweir, you're on deck. Move up. Got that. Okay, readying shot. Got it. Okay, Inweir, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the ceiling, which is like another 10, I'm assuming, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go towards the middle and then just say, can anybody get any light in there, please?
Oh, you can see light coming from there. Yeah.
Yeah, I can only see it up to here.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure that these guys are glowing the way they're supposed to. They are not. Way to go. Roll 20, you silly bitches.
Oh, Goliaths don't get dark vision. I forgot.
They live on the mountain, not
Oh,
deep
weird,
within it.
weird. So it's like stopping right here.
Yeah, because they're glowing from the other side, from the left.
I got you. Okay. So once you get here, it goes up, right? It's right here.
Once you get to where effectively Drumgar is, that's where it starts to go up.
Oh, okay. Then I'll start. So I did 10. So I think I can go there. And for now, I'll just ready dodge.
Okay. Well, just take the dodge.
Or actually,
So you
that's
don't have to
what I meant.
ready it. Yeah.
Nope, I want to ready it.
All right.
No, real quick, actually. Could I? No, I'll dodge.
Okay. Drumgar, this looks like the moment for you to break, and you definitely don't have the, I would say, wherewithal to hang out here unless you want to give it a go. I've
I
seen
was
you do,
kind of thinking about giving it a go, but are we?
I've seen you do
like-
crazier shit. Fucking whatever you want to do, man. You're my guy.
See, like, me, the player, wants to run, but I think Drumgar,
well-
the Glory Paladin, wants to go for the glory.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Like, it's hard for him to turn and run.
Yeah, but a lot has
Um,
changed. I mean, you definitely kind of been through a lot. This
Yeah.
is shortly after climbing up a fucking mountain being chased by a massive bird. So, you live your life. Or, end it if you want. Whichever.
Hey, we survived
choice
that
is
heart
yours.
attack.
The choice is
Yeah.
yours. See, that's what we call good DMing, right? Make it seem like it's the player's fault.
Yeah. Gaslighting. I love it.
Right.
That's how we do.
I don't know. Gaslight DM girl boss. I don't
17
know.
hit.
Gaslight Game Master Girl Boss.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
That's your new
See.
title now.
I'm going to type
Accepted.
that in the fan channel.
Damn right. Let's go.
17 hit.
It does. Which one are you attacking? The one directly south, or?
Directly south.
Okay.
And I'm guessing a 13 doesn't kill it, so I'm going to also smite.
Okay, bonus action for smite.
Might 'em.
Is that? Hold on. It's been a minute. Where
Sure,
is
sure,
smite
sure.
on my fucking sheet? Oh, there it is. Okay, click.
I think you get an extra D8 if it's undead, right?
Do I?
Or unless they changed it.
I think they changed it.
Did they? Oh. If they changed it then. Oops.
It just says on my sheet. It just says a D8.
No, I was like, usually when against, undead, it gets an extra D8.
It's radiant damage. But
Sure. Yeah, that doesn't care. It does take the damage. Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. And then his second attack was swinging already.
Oh, sorry. Yes. That'll miss. 6. That'll be my turn.
Okay. It'll go to them. They will split. You'll get 2 opportunity attacks. 2 opportunities for opportunity attacks, I guess is a better way of saying it. Do you wish to...
Right, so I'll take one.
Do you want to take the first one, or do you want to take the second one? So the back line or the
Which-
first one?
So the 2 on the ones that I didn't attack are the ones moving away from me.
The one that you
I
did
will
attack
take
staying with you.
the back one, the second one that passes.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
11 misses. I'm guessing.
Yeah. They'll move to there, but then they will float like so. One is on top of the other, and they're floating about 5 feet off the ground. So basically, it's like 5 foot, 15 foot. Once they kind of hit this perfect line, you look at the one on the top, kind of eyes flaring blue. The one beneath it, eyes flaring blue, and 6 magic missiles go flying towards Null.
Alright.
And it looks like...
Come on, Fast Life.
Oh, they're
Come
level
through.
2 versions. That's why it was so much fucking damage. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, that's great. So 16 damage from the first one, and 15 damage from the
Okay.
second one.
So 16, 15?
Yes.
16, 15. We do love Fast Life. So
And then the one above you is going to fire magic missiles kind of like in a screeching pattern, like directly towards your head, Drumgar. And it's only going to be 14 damage for you. Yeah. So you all hear kind of the same kind of, it's kind of like a screeching sound as they're coming around the way. And you hear like a loud, like, ka-thunk, 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 and then thud, which sounds like a Drumgar hitting the ground. I suppose that'd be a sound we've heard a couple of times in our...
It wasn't a dex save, was it?
No. Magic Missile
Okay.
just shoots directly
Yeah,
at you.
It's just 14 damage straight. I
Yeah.
can't do anything. I don't have shield.
Yeah. The two that come around, kind of when they're moving, they kind of trail like a long, like tail of green fire after them, and then when they hit there, they kind of stack up, and then lasers at Null. And you took your damage, right, Null?
yeah, I did. I had the 20 temp HP from Fast Life that I cast earlier.
Gotcha.
So that's what made it like that. Yeah.
Bay, you are up. Oh, Bay, sorry, you would have taken a reaction beforehand. Do you want the one that's above, or do you want the one that's below? Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice damage.
That's really interesting. Because you didn't hide. I know we were going through a lot, but you would have had a bonus action to do it. It's fine. Don't worry about it for now, but I will pass by this without focusing on it too hard. No, you're up.
Oh. No, it's Faye's turn.
Oh yeah, it's Faye's turn. It's Faye's
Oh,
turn.
no.
Or is that some-
Yeah, Faye's turn. Sorry, I skipped it because I was
Yeah.
doing Bay and I totally forgot that there are different
yeah,
people.
doing the.
Got it.
Mhm.
Bay fired as a reaction. Yeah, sorry. Got it. Faye is up.
Okay, so there's 3, right? Are they?
There's 2 that
John?
you can see.
Okay, 2 that I can see. All right. So, because it makes no sense, I'm gonna come stand in front of my sister, and I want to do.
Huh. Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna say, and this is me just being a complete and utter asshole, because it is a line and I said how they were stacked, a lightning bolt will only hit one of them. However, if you step further in front of your sister, like directly underneath them, so here, then you could fire your line straight up into them.
Yes.
Okay. And they will both fail. They both fall very kind of violently and break apart on the ground. Their flame seems to kind of like linger on the bones, almost as if they were like shards of kindling that were kind of like brushed out of a fireplace. And that's your lightning bolt.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What happens to my face when I do it?
Great question. It remains the same.
So you see her shoot the lightning, then she touches her face.
There's only so much participation.
There's like a pause. The camera like kind of floats up into the air as she's screaming. No, you're up.
Okay. Using its wings. 5, 10. Yeah, good. Die! Dumb skulls. 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, Drumgar's down again. And he's going to... You know what? Just to get more temp HP, he's going to Form of Dread. He's going to turn to Skeletal. And he's... Get some temp HP here. Then he's going to Eldritch Blast. 2 times at the 1 skull. That's there.
Okay. That'll hit.
17.
That'll miss.
12. Huh?
That
Oh,
second
that's
one
the
misses.
damage.
Oh, 12 damage. Okay, cool. Got it. Recorded. Next attack. That'll hit.
23.
Okay, so you hit it square in the forehead and then dead on in the nose. You watch as it breaks apart into a bunch of pieces and falls onto the ground. As mentioned before, it looks like they're just kind of pieces of bone broken all over the place that are smoldering with the green fire. All right. Go ahead and continue in the initiative, but I'll drop the music so it's more tense. Null done. Anything else from you? If not, Aveline, you're up.
Okay.
We're still in combat because there's a dying character.
Okay. Wait, who's dying?
If
You're
you-
a dying character.
If you literally go like this, you could cast Healing Word on him. Like, I just want to move past it. Obviously, the boring part. So yeah, if you want to cast Cure Wounds on him, or if you want to just stay, okay, that'll work. And then cast it. And how many spell slots do you have left?
I got 1 first level.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, that's it then. Combat's concluded. The laughter kind of died down when the combat hit, and once the combat is concluded, the laughter kind of picks up in earnest for a few seconds and then quiets down. It seems like it's coming from this statue, but it sounds like that strange fox person that you met at the very beginning of this this portion of the campaign.
From that statue, right?
Yes, it seems to be coming from the head, and when you look up at the head, you would see that it is a hood, like a wizard's kind of like cloaked figure, but there does not appear to be a face in it. Instead, there's just like a dark void that is not penetrated by your dark vision.
Gonna lie up there to take a little bit closer into.
Yeah, and trap card. Bear with me here for a second.
Oh! Oh no!
As you fly up into vision, you would see that there are 3 green fires emanating from 3 holes in the left side of the kind of higher second floor section. Remember when you went through the broken floor and there were the murder holes on the left side and you could see into the main hall?
Yeah.
On the opposite side, there were 3 murder holes, and I mentioned that you saw green flames kind of moving around in that space.
Oh, like there's
So
more.
as you kind of go up into the air towards the face of the thing, you are the target of 3 fireballs. So I need you to go ahead and make 3 dexterity saving throws.
Good thing I formed Dread to give me some temp hit points. So 3 dex saves. Got it. 22, 15, 16.
So you will pass all of them, but I rolled pretty good damage on these. So it's going to be 28 halved is 14.
So 14, that's all my temp. Okay.
32 halved is 16.
16, okay.
And are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still up. The
27
temp-
halved is 13.
13, he's still up. The
Okay,
10 hit points,
so-
baby!
They screech and they hit you, and when you kind of get hit and kind of look over to them, they look like they're going to be very difficult to hit because they're inside of those murder holes. So they have 3/4 cover, if not more, technically 7/8 cover in older parlance. But their eyes start to flare blue, just like they did when they started firing magic missiles. You should descend or remain above.
Oh, he's gonna dash his way back to his
Back to the ground.
team.
Okay.
No,
this-
yeah, he's gonna.
So the second you kind of
Yeah.
descend, you'll notice that their eyes and their whole visage becomes invisible to you. As the lower you get in this space, there's no vector. They don't have an angle on you.
Those bastards! Well, don't go up there. Then he's gonna make his way back, tell that to the group about there's 3 more of those skulls that just fireballed him.
I don't think I've got 3 more in me.
I need to be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I could take another 3 either. We should avoid that side.
From this space,
Or-
you can see in the room there are 2 massive amber doors to the north, and this is directly underneath the balcony where you met the amber golem in the hallway with the flame skulls, the other flame skulls. Across from that, on the opposite side, there is another door that looks like it's been pulverized, and the balcony above it is actually broken out and fallen to the ground. Inside of alcoves on either side of the large statue are more statues of wizardly types. However, the one on the right looks like it's been completely blown away. It kind of looks like the roof cave-in from the other side of this wall caused damage to it and caused it to break forward. There are the staircases that lead up. Directly on the southern side of this space is another set of double doors, and then across from you, directly across the hall from you, is a hallway that looks very similar to the one you are standing in.
Okay. Actually, before we proceed forward, those 3 witches there, I did see
Yeah.
the you said it looks like kind of like armored, the red light, like the thing you just posted in the
You can go off of what you remember. It's totally fine.
the
Oh, that's down here?
yeah, that they went through that door and I saw that armored plated thing.
I
Sounds
have
like
the
that.
necklace that controls Gollum.
I mean, that could be it, but I mean, could possibly try to figure that out. We should probably do
Okay,
that.
one second. I'm trying to restart my computer to see if it does anything.
No worries. The door is locked, so if you kind of walk up to it and check it, I'm assuming that's what you're doing, Noel.
Yeah.
It's locked, and when you kind of jiggle the handle to check that, you hear 3 voices say, "Go away! We did not harm you! Leave us be!"
We just want to see what's in there.
Crone.
None of your business, it's ours!
It is our business.
It is
Let us
ours! Leave this place! We do not wish to
That-
harm you! You are a guest!
Do you have a janitor?
We are the janitors!
You are? Oh, well, my sister kind of threw up out here.
We'll deal with it when you leave!
Okay.
It's really
That's the way to
kind of-
treat a guest.
Get
Okay,
should-
but like it's really kind of disgusting looking, and it's kind of ruining the whole vibe
Clearly,
of this.
Hey,
clearly what you do is when a
Right.
guest comes over, you just let them go into whatever rooms they want to go in your house, right? Like,
yeah, we are the honored guests.
No,
Come
I
on.
mean, like, not cleaning up our puke is not a way to treat a guest.
oh, I mean, when you're
Guests come over to my place and throw up on the floor, I generally like ask for a little bit out. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. You drank
Yeah,
way
come
too
on.
much. Like, clean up your own shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm a noble woman. I don't clean up my own.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's be clear. That's their job.
Based on
You know,
historical,
you-
it seems like most of you guys are just aiming for other members of the party to make sure it doesn't get on the floor anyway. So
Oh my.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
We
fair.
could pretend to leave, and when
Are
they
you
leave,
saying this out loud?
no, I'm whispering it. He's whispering it. When,
we can
we could
hear you, you
pretend-
know.
No, you can't.
Yes, we
They-
can.
It's very rude to eavesdrop.
And as you're arguing with them, you hear the voice inside of the statue.
Ugh.
There's that laugh again.
I don't like that.
love-
Arthur, what are you
I must-
doing?
Has
It is a
anybody
very-
inspected these skulls to see if anything cool fell out of them?
They are still on fire.
Oh,
Wait,
And not a single one of them is in one piece.
wait. So like, is it like skull fragments? That's
Yeah, basically,
On fire.
when you hit it like dead center of the nose, it like shattered it into pieces, and like,
Oh man, so like there's no like
Oh.
actual like front piece
and they're still on fire.
damn.
Yeah.
that I
That's
can
not.
turn into a mask.
No, yeah,
But
you,
is it?
You probably wouldn't want to put fire on your face. Just
have you
thought.
seen my face lately?
Actually,
you
you may
know?
want to put fire on your face. Just
All
maybe
right.
it'll make
Okay.
it better.
Okay, but John, is it edible?
You can
Yeah, it's bone.
you can attempt
bone,
to
but-
eat the flaming bone
No,
shards. Yeah.
Get it.
Are you looking
Follow
at them like, in a kind of quizzical way, or are you looking at them in kind of like they're turning into a hamburger, like in your vision kind of way? Like,
A little bit of both. He wants to know what
Sure.
he's eating before he.
you can make either an Arcana or a Religion roll, your choice.
Okay,
Is that why you wanted the witches to open the door? You wanted to eat one of those?
He needs bones.
I do need bones. I mean, that is going to happen if you don't listen to us.
Shut up! Go away! Doors locked.
Whoa!
You'll need a key if you want to.
Ah!
So with the
Do I
22,
do I need a key?
go ahead and give it a shot. What's fun about
Okay,
this is it's a
hold on.
contested roll.
Hold on.
Because they're on the other side trying to keep it locked.
Oh my god.
I've got this, guys.
Hold on. My
I'll
computer
wait.
is still
Okay.
booting.
With that Arcana check, you would see that the skull pieces are kind of broken in a way that kind of leads you to believe that it's kind of broken at the points where a skull would kind of naturally kind of fall apart at like the break lines. And also each shard is covered with arcane glyphs that appear to be similar to the wall that you saw. And you would know that arcane magicians can be embodied into what is known as a flaming skull, either by their own volition, like voluntarily, or they can be forced into the skull and basically serve at the pleasure of someone else, or sometimes have free kind of reign to live as a flaming skull after death. What you would note is that based on the way these things operated, it was very precise, coordinated, and it happened to all kind of synchronized. You're pretty sure that they're not individual minds any longer. They are working for someone else.
So you're saying
Okay.
we could have an individual wizard in our hands?
You have 3 of them right now, actually, if you wanted to. But they're on fire. So I just want to make sure that when you're putting things that are on fire into your hand,
It burns.
it's on fire. It's on
He's a dragon. He could take it.
When you
Wrong
Go ahead.
say
kinds of dragon, not all
on
dragons.
fire,
No, not Cedric's type of dragon. No, he the
Certainly not.
rotting death dragon. Fortunately,
Should you be
so they're not
outside
edible.
burning a town and devouring a maiden that was placed up on the rocks on chains right now? This dragon
delicious.
bigotry. This dragon.
Oh no! Oh
You're
yeah,
just-
big. Yeah, you're
You're
right.
just in it for the bones. You're just in it for the bone.
Hey, same thing. It's same thing. Technicality. Come on now. You eat the
So-
bones. I mean,
They are immortal. These undead. So they are, despite being destroyed, you would know that they are not dead, and their souls have not left the skulls because they're still on fire.
so this might be a problem. They might be coming back to. You
pee
feel like
on it.
to re-
Well, you'd have to say that based on the way that they look, it looks like someone would have to put them back together.
But they're not dead. I mean, obviously they're still burning. I don't know how to deal with that.
pee on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be my guest. Be my guest.
Absolutely not.
Hey,
Absolutely not. Why would I
know.
do that?
I know we were living on an island location for a while. It's not a jellyfish.
Jelly. Oh my.
That's a myth anyway.
Look, I saw Scary Spice pee on Bear Grylls, okay? And that was real to me. Anyway,
I swear, man, that had to have been just some fucking pervert 100 years ago who got off on that shit, and like everybody does it now.
Yeah,
I swear, there's just one weirdo on the beach who was like, "Oh, you got stung by a jellyfish? You know, I have to pee on that."
Right.
I guess it was a liquid. It felt slightly better, so people thought it was
Right.
real.
Right.
Okay, well, great, but let's go ahead and move the story forward a little bit.
Wait, this
So-
is
I'm,
important things we need to know.
If you'd like to try and push through the door, Magpie, that's certainly an option. But again, like I said, it's going to be contested.
I would-
because They are trying.
I would love to, but
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
still
So
loading.
what I'll say for you, since you're having technical difficulties and you're not really picking up what I'm putting down because you're focused on trying to get your stuff back up, is that they have the door barred and sealed. So it's not going to just be a pick lock check. If you can get through the lock, that'll be step one. Then you have to raise the bar, and then you have to find some way to push all of the material behind that away. And that is a very tall order. It sounds like they are barricaded inside of that door.
Drumgar.
Oh, can I suggestion? Suggestion.
Hold on. I think you have to see someone for suggestion, but we'll check in. We'll check in.
I know.
Oops.
Oh.
You got the notion.
Oh, I can't do that. Damn.
Yeah, one creature you can see.
God, just fucking load.
Oh, boo.
It's kind of more of like a Dracula kind of, oh, why don't you drop the dinghy?
Okay,
Versus like
okay. Let's
a
see.
siren's call.
You know,
Damn it. Even charmed person, one person you can see.
Yeah.
maybe if we just ask nicely. What a
I bet
What are
you
you willing
Dissonant Whispers isn't someone you can see. What?
what will it take to open this door for us, you three fine young ladies?
If you get Xanthater's permission, we will open the door for you, but you don't have it. This is his workshop. Leave.
How do you
Hmm.
know?
What's his? Did we hear of that name before? What's that name?
Yeah.
First time you've heard it.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
type it in the chat.
Yeah,
I can't even say words. Xanthater.
That sounds familiar.
So, if I lightning bolted this door, would it blow it to smithereens?
You can lightning bolt again?
I got 3.
3.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, you could try to lightning bolt the door and see if it breaks, but it looks like it's made out of a very sturdy stone,
Oh, never mind.
like
Oh,
all the other doors in the
okay.
space have been.
Wait, doesn't Drumgar have like tremor sense, so you can see what's happening on the other side?
There are 3 witches at the door holding it. I mean, you do not need tremor sense. I've
Oh, no.
told you
No, no, sorry.
4
Yeah.
or 5 times.
It's been 2 weeks. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
being
been
dumb.
it's been like a few seconds since I told you what's happening on the
Wait,
side
no.
of that door.
Wait,
Months
no,
since you
no.
told me, John. I don't remember nothing.
I
Yeah,
don't remember nothing.
same
It's been
thing.
2 weeks.
Okay.
You
I
didn't mention
suffer
that.
from short-term
but
memory
2
loss.
weeks ago.
2 weeks. I suffer from short-term memory loss.
2 weeks.
I suffer from short-term memory.
Oh, and then it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger now.
Yeah.
Why? What's happening? What's these fucking witches? Why? We've gone way off script. So what I'm trying to say here is
There's a script?
I think it's all improv.
I forget this door.
So what you would note is that if you're trying to get through this door, it's going to be a violent effort trying to break it down over time. Or
And there's no like it's just solid, like a flat solid.
yeah,
Okay. No.
not much of a seam, right? There's not
Okay.
really much space between. It's not completely
Sick.
flush, obviously, because it can move and close, but it's like not visible through. It's not like a gap.
Not like something you can Vankar's vile wind through and make
Yeah.
it smell really
No,
bad.
probably not.
Trying to
Oh,
Oh,
gas the
oh.
room.
and we can't rip apart?
Actually, I would like to reduce the door.
Okay, so
Ah!
an issue with that. And we'll discuss. Enlarge reduce. Bam. let me just check the 2024 wording, so I'm sure that the issue still stands. So, a door is an object so much in sense that it is a part of the terrain. The door is not an individual object, it is a part of the structure that it is built into. So, the problem with that is you would try to reduce the object being the entire Amber Temple. And I would say that that would fail.
Okay.
Well, you think you can roll a Constitution save over 6?
No, I would say that it is so magically permeant
I know.
and a
That's-
part of
that's
the mountain. Like, we could just end it here, right? Like, so you've reduced the Amber Temple.
Just
We all
falls
die.
on it. Yeah, and then we all die.
Yeah. I would say that things like tables or like doors that look like
Set
they're
pieces, not
yeah.
structural. Okay,
The doors
that's fair.
here are a bit more kind of part of the architecture.
I mean, I could rip apart, but how long is that going to take?
It will take quite a while.
So,
I do have a crazy idea, but we might need to take a short rest because I need to use all my spell slots for it. But the idea
Well-
I can use some.
Hmm?
So, what my idea is, I can use summon undead, use the ghostly spirit, since the ghostly spirit can move through other creatures and objects as if it's difficult
and
terrain.
harass them.
And yeah, and then if we short rest, I have another spell slot. Then I use suggestion. If I use Gaze of Two Minds on the summon undead, then use the ghost, get to the other side, suggest the witch
And
to
that's
open the door.
convoluted.
Yeah.
So they definitely don't want this to be the Johnny
Oh.
party. Is anybody else seeing this
Yeah,
as a
no.
bad idea and wanting to kind of like stress away from that, or do you want to like
Yeah.
lock, are we locking in and this is the plan?
So if they describe the other side, can I technically slide through the door? I'm kidding. I'm done.
I think we should just actually just find this guy and
Yeah, we
we're
should.
thinking too much and try to get.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'm totally chill with like it makes the session count more, so I'm okay with it.
I'll hang from the door. I'll say, "Oh, we're so sorry, ladies. We'll leave you be." And then he crawls on all fours down to the ground. He's just like,
Oh.
"Oh, just gonna keep doing
So
that."
the laughing voice is the creepy fox guy.
Is the creepy
Mhm.
fox that name that they just said?
No, you don't
No.
know that fox's name.
Oh,
Or it's Sander. That's
But-
a fancy name though.
I want to know what the fox has to say.
What
Does
does
the
come on,
fox
man.
say?
Oh,
Ding,
come
ding,
on.
ding, 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 ding. Sorry.
Yes. I love that song.
Is there a dark
It's
gift
so
for
insane.
just putting a fucking gun in my mouth?
You
No,
brought
you're-
that fox in here, John.
Oh no, I know, and I love
Mhm.
the fox, and the fox will be great, but I never intended it for it to be a reference to a really annoying song. So
How long ago was that?
here
How
we
long ago
are.
was that?
I thought it was when I created the character we're talking about. I thought it was far enough back that it wouldn't be something that'd come up. Woe
Oh,
is me for my hubris.
11 years ago, Johnny. How do you know that?
Johnny
don't
was
know,
on
that was-
YouTube when he was 4.
I can just still look it up, and I grown up. Well, I don't remember. It was 2 weeks ago.
So,
I can't
just-
remember.
Locking in. Are we moving out of the space and into the main hall?
Oh.
I just kind of want to. I kind of want to drive a bit. I know everybody's kind of like.
We should.
Obviously, we haven't talked to each other in a while, but I am. I'm pushing the foot on the back of you guys and
What?
kicking you a little bit forward. So you moved
One
into the
more
big hall.
thought. One more thought about. So we're over here like, oh, we want to get in the room. Magpie has control of whatever's in that room, doesn't she?
No, because she doesn't know the command word for the amulet.
All right, never
Mm.
mind.
How do I find
Yep.
out that?
Great question.
What do I?
Oh, I don't have the answer
find
for
out?
it. Yeah, and you
What do-
a roll's not going to make you like let you know what some crazy wizard who's trying. Crazy
No, but
marketing-
like, is there a role to determine how I could figure it out?
you just have to learn it. Like that's the problem. Like there's
Yeah,
no.
we have-
It's basically
Is
like
it in
when-
that book? Do we
when-
still have that book?
when you type your password, like it's not, but when you type your password, right, you made up your password, and that's what this is. So like whoever made it, whoever created it, they're the ones who put a word into it, and maybe the witches know what that word is. Maybe the guy they reference knows what that is. It's just you're not sure. But so just to kind of reflexively kind of like make sure that everything's described and everybody has a visual of what's going on here. Inside of the main hall, up above, you can see that these 4 pillars kind of go all the way up to the ceiling. The pillars on the southern side go up to a point where they meet with the balcony, which you've been on, where you entered in the first place. The 2 large staircases descend down from the balcony to this location. Underneath the balcony, it looks like there is a set of 2 amber stone doors that appear to have bas-reliefs carved into their facade that make it look like this is some sort of crypt based on the kind of Atavian kind of metric of religion that's been kind of pertinent throughout the space. There are 2 wizards, amber in craftsmanship on the sides there, inside of small alcoves. Also 2 on the top side. The one on the right on the top side has been knocked over by cave-in, which we've discussed a couple times. 2 doors on the right side, big amber doors. They look like they're closed. And then they also look like they have a very strange kind of lock mechanism betwixt the 2. On the left side, it looks like there's a door that's been broken out. And the balcony on the left side, on the north side of the main hall, has been kind of dropped down a bit. The balcony above you on the right side is where you would have gone to meet the Amber, or where the Amber Golem came from to meet you, where the Amber Golem was kind of stationed. Great question on the chat there. No, you do not. It's like the problem with it is it's on the tip of your brain and you keep trying to like think of it and like saying weird words aloud, but nothing is coming to you. That was Aveline asking if she remembers the altar. And also remember, everyone, if I am talking and you have something that's relevant to the story, feel free to just butt in. I will shut up. And then opposite of your entry space, there's a hallway that looks identical to the one you just left. The main hall's roof is like hundreds of feet, or 100 feet up. And it kind of arches above you. Looks like something's painted on the ceiling, but it's kind of old and kind of not as identifiable as it may have once been when this place was initially crafted. But yeah, with that being said, how would you like to proceed?
You guys want to go to the other side to see if there's more goodies you could get?
Oh.
Maybe more of the dark gifts.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna go over here. He's gonna try to look.
Nolan and Weir,
Look.
as you two pass through this small little open space, this hallway into the kind of adjacent hall, this lower west hall you would see is glistening. Amber coats the walls in this space, and it, like the hall on the right side, it's like an enormous hall sculpted made out of honey. Dust covers the black marble floor, as it has everywhere you come. The vaulted ceiling in this space is about 25 feet high.
I am on the ceiling.
Set into the walls at a height of about 5 feet are amber ledges lined with life-size alabaster statues of cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats, ravens, snakes, toads, and weasels. Many of the statues have fallen off of their perches and lie shattered on the floor. An amber door in the north wall stands open. 4 other doors made of amber are present on the western and southern wall, and they are closed. There also appears to be a staircase as well.
I want a toad statue.
You walk over and you grab a toad statue.
Yay.
You would get food.
I would say of the animals that are listed, it's probably the sturdiest of statues.
Hell yeah.
What are the other statues again?
It's going to be cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats, ravens, snakes, toads, and weasels.
Oh, I want a weasel.
The Arcanist would immediately recognize that each of these statues is representative of one of the types of traditional arcane practice, familiar summoning. So when mages, wizards specifically, are taught how to summon a familiar, these creatures would be what they're capable of summoning.
Are we far enough? Do those witches open the door and come out?
The witches do not come out.
Are we going north, south, guys?
Okay.
What are all these alcoves?
Sure. So, as mentioned before, they are about 5 feet high. They are amber ledges lined with life-size alabaster
Oh,
statues.
okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I got a toad.
I got a weasel.
Why are y'all
Wait.
taking those?
I just
got
came
a
back and said
rock.
I got a toad.
I got a rock.
Hey, that rocks.
You find a broken toad that it broke off all the toad-like features.
It's just a toad torso.
Yeah, it's just
What-
a toad
what a-
torso. It's
So,
like
no, it's a tord.
torso. Toad sword. Torso.
Store.
Okay,
kind of
so
the-
bear with me for a second. Something just happened. Trap cards. So the elves and the
I wasn't in there. I
giant
wasn't in there yet.
Yeah, nope, you're there. Get back, you son of a bitch.
I'm on the ceiling.
No, it's fine. You would have to crawl down and then kind of up and in for this one because again
Yeah.
the chambers are a little more intimate. So you enter into the space. There is, of course, an amber glaze on the walls. There is a purplish black marble on the floor. 2 amber sarcophagi stand in alcoves in the west and the east, and a third sarcophagus that once stood in the northern alcove lies shattered in massive chunks and shards and slivers all over the floor in the northern side. Clustered in the middle of the room, but only visible once you kind of step into the space, are 4 loathsome, hunched creatures in cloaks. Each one of them turns to face you as you kind of step in and realize their presence. You can step 5 feet back. I think that's more than fair. You probably would have stopped when you saw the weird figures. But they look at you with giant, baleful eyes that dominate their entire forehead and top of their head.
Ugh.
Yeah, you bet. And once again, this is a monster that is not carrying over from old. This is a brand new 2025 monster card. Again, they were present in the space, but this is the updated version. I would like for each one of you to go ahead and roll wisdom saving throws.
Well,
Okay. So
Oh,
you.
what a
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Only the
wow.
people who walked into the room. Sorry, only the people who walked into the room. So it would have been the elves and fucking Inweir. So a lot of failure. Okay. So you feel them peer into your fucking soul. Like
I'm violated.
they look into your eye holes with their one eye, and it feels like you can kind of. It's almost like your life flashes before your eyes, but it's very clear to you that someone is skimming. Like they're watching along with you. They're reading the book of your life. The one that kind of stared and locked eyes with you, Bay, kind of looks to you and says, "Oh, you wish to have the gifts, do you? You've already accepted so many. Okay." And the one that stared into Faye's eyes kind of locks in with you and says, "You're right. You're right. Drumgar is filth, not worthy of your company. Perhaps we should just leave him here to rot under the snow and amber." And the one that stares into Inweir's eyes says, "You know by the end of this you'll be alone again. Alone inside of a cave on a mountain. Clutching your frail body. Broken. You might as well just leave. Now. Save yourself. The bird eating you would be a mercy." And them saying this is, there's no real effect. Nothing kind of happens. But the fact that they're able to see into your mind and kind of lock in that way kind of makes you go, "Oh," and react accordingly. If you want to start murdering them, you can. Or you can maybe hang out with them. I don't know. They look like... Hold on. I guess that they're wearing...
Yeah, can we get like a full body picture?
You bet. They are wearing clothes, as mentioned, but they are definitely showing their whole heads. This is the older doodle of them, so we'll just use that for now, I guess, since that's what I have in the module handout. But yeah, that's what they look like, but they're wearing cloaks.
You know what that
Not
is.
that bad.
Cool. Wait, isn't that the skull we found that super early dungeon we first gotten? I think so. Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Why do you keep asking me questions about stuff you did? Take notes.
I do
So
take
these
notes.
towers.
I do take notes. I just got lost.
So,
Have a skull.
they are in their cloaks. Are you going to attempt to try and murder them for this invasion into your minds, or do you wish to talk with them and hang out?
They're so right. Drumgar is so filthy.
I would like some more powers, yes.
Oh, would you? Okay. And then they kind of like move away from the one they're standing next to. You have to accept this one. This one is the best for you.
And why is that?
Find out. You will see as we see.
Okay, but would I have like one eye like you see?
No. You will see as we see, in that you will never be afraid of the cold. You struggled to get here. You barely made it, frigid as you were.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I don't like the cold.
Say no more.
Hand gets slapped onto the amber. You would see that inside of the amber sarcophagus, like it's just a guy, right?
Just a
Just
guy.
looks like a guy. But when you
Just a
touch
dude.
it, you see that their face is no longer present. And instead, where a head should be, in your vision, there is a star, as brilliant as the sun, blaring inside of this amber sarcophagus. You hear a voice say, "I am Delban, the star of ice and hate. You wish to have my gift?
I won't be cold again?
I will give you warmth within your heart."
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you gain the the gift of Delban. Delban's gift is the power to unleash a deadly cold. This dark gift allows its beneficiary to cast Cone of Cold spell as an action. After it has been used 7 times, the dark gift vanishes. Until it vanishes, the beneficiary is also benefited by the effects of a ring of warmth. You gain the following flaw, and this one stays even after the gifts are concluded. Fire terrifies you. Frankenstein's monster style.
Oh my god! Uh-oh.
For everyone else, the Drow elves now are, besides the other fucking feature changes, they are now easily discernible based on hue. Fae looks like they're alive, and Bay looks like their skin is frozen.
my
Like,
And that's
like this.
forever?
like you're
Just forever?
like icy corpsey kind of look. Yeah.
That's
No
so
time, I can
cool.
tell you apart now.
Yeah.
What? No. Hey,
No, he said I wouldn't get cold again.
look what you did.
You look cold.
What do you mean? What happened?
Do you not want to be my sibling anymore?
What do you mean? I just don't want to die in the cold when we leave.
You're not gonna die. We have like extra lives.
What do you mean? Oh shit.
Oh, it's no worry, it's no worry. Before you go and kill that smelly Dwelgar, perhaps you could touch and receive the gift as well. Says the Nothic that kind of peered into your
Is
brain.
it really that bad?
Oh, the smell, yeah.
Inweir says, or the one that's looked at Inweir kind of looks to you and kind of like crawls up the amber sarcophagus and kind of stands on top of it, looking down at you. You'll never be alone if you have the gifts inside of you. This is so fun. Oh, Null, do you approach the door? And Aveline and Drumgar, I'm assuming you do likewise, or are you going to go up on another? Just wanted to check.
Oh.
If you guys kind of come over this way, you'll kind of see inside of the space. And I would say that Aveline, Drumgar, you'd probably pick up that the sarcophagus that looks like it's exploded, the two of you are able to kind of make out that it looks like it exploded outwards. Meaning that whatever was inside of it got out.
Oh.
Indeed.
Interesting. I'm able to see from the outside these creatures, right?
Oh yeah. They're kind of huddled, cloaked figures, but every so often you get a flash of like a massive eye,
They're not.
and they're kind of like skeletal, like very weird reptilian skeletal faces that are kind of like, and they're talking to them. It seems like everybody's cordial though, and they haven't started fighting. So
Alright. I mean, they're not attacking them, I guess. It's whatever. Are those gifts inside there? The more of them?
huh?
Okay.
What'd you say out there?
What's happening?
So there's more of
I
them
turn
there?
around. I turn around and I look like a frozen corpse.
Well, that answers that
Really?
question.
Hi!
You feeling
He
kinda
said I
blue,
won't be
David?
cold anymore.
She doesn't want to be my sister anymore.
That's not true!
I don't know if
Inweir,
I was
don't-
ever said.
well, they're babbling. Do you touch the one that they said, like, if you wish to never be alone, accept the dark gifts into your heart? Is that a yes? John? Are you muted?
And we're
No, I was gonna ask them. What do you mean I won't be alone anymore?
You won't be alone if you have the gifts in your heart. The Dreadlords join you when you take their gift.
Well, right, and I've got a few of them already, so I think I'm pretty
The more the merrier.
packed so far.
The one who's kind of over to the side who didn't do anybody, they're like, the more the merrier. And it's almost like this weird subtle thing as Null's kind of like yelling in. This creature says, "The more the merrier" to Inweir, and then shifts its eye and looks directly into your eyes, Null. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Goody.
You
15.
pass. You feel like the eye kind of like peers in at you, at your like soul self, and you feel yourself kind of rebuff it as something kind of intercedes between you and it.
Hey, what are you trying to do there?
I'm just
Trying to do.
I'm just looking at you.
Well, I don't blame you. I am magnificent, but
You hear them kind of go, "Eh."
no,
But there's
not
kind of,
like that.
there's this kind of like laughter that kind of fills the space after Null makes that joke. But what is very interesting about their laughter is it's not like human laughter. It's not like some kind of evil laughter. The best way to describe it is if you've ever seen a cat like jump onto the windowsill and like kind of like at something outside the window, they're all for doing that at Null's joke.
Well, I'll lie one time. Do it again. There won't be a next time.
I'm gonna look at you. And they're all like kind of looking at you now. We're all gonna look at you. And they kind of all
Well-
gesture to their massive eyes that dominate the entirety of their foreheads. We really don't have a choice.
Well. Well,
No,
Don't-
I mean, I
well, he's
don't.
gonna flatter now because he's gonna try and look good. Why not?
All right. He starts stunting. Okay.
Yeah.
And regardless, while that's happening, do you touch the thing?
No, not yet.
All right. They all start kind of hanging. One is up on top of this sarcophagus. This one's kind of standing next to it, looking at Inweir, and shifting between Inweir and Null. And then the other two are standing amidst the broken shit.
And that was because of the cave-in, right? The broken shit.
No, there is a broken
Okay.
sarcophagus. You do not know why it's broken. The two outside who
Alright.
have not entered in are looking at it from a distance that gives them a vantage to see that it looks like it exploded outwards, like something that was inside of it got out.
So I would point at one of these and say, "What happened to that one?"
We do not know. It has been broken long before we arrived here. Some believe that it is the one who walks in this space. The one up on the top says, others believe that it is a being from long ago who do not wish to be bound any longer.
Are you sure it's not you?
It is not. We were here only after a travel. We have come some way to study here at the Amber Temple. The one who's up on top says, the mages here are powerful. They trained under one of the greatest mages of all times. And I want to make sure that that is very specified. He doesn't say all time. He says all times, like plural time.
Are we able to insight check that?
Yep. And since insight doesn't give you like a truth detector, they seem
Right.
cordial. They don't seem like there doesn't sound like there's any reason why they would try to lie to you.
Okay.
So the one outside giggling, you think it's that guy?
No. You
Oh.
speak of the Arcanoloth that hides in the statue?
Yeah.
No, it is one that has come here before and taken power from this one. Gestures down at the statue beneath it. The one on top of the sarcophagus is the one talking.
So
Can I make an Arcana see if I figure out what that is?
What is?
An Arcana loft.
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check, that's fine.
Can I do the same?
Sure.
19.
It's definitely some form of Yugoloth, but you don't know how much you can kind of glean from it. A Yugoloth being kind of a neutral evil fiend.
Okay, that was my next question. I was gonna ask you.
No, for sure.
Okay.
It's like, big word? Well, it's actually a big word. Shh, shh, shh. I didn't go to school. I don't know words.
Hey, I do not know a lot of fiends or demons. As
Sure.
very,
It's a,
like, I
it's a-
didn't
it's a
know what a
suck-
succubus, so it
It's
is.
a succubus, my guy.
Yep.
They're just makeouts.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, they explain that they came here to train with the hooded mages, of the Amber Temple, and they were unfortunately met by nothing but corpses. So they come here and they've learned to take their sustenance in this space. They say that outside scares them, the ones with fire.
That makes sense.
Fire? Where?
Yes, the skulls that float with flame. And then there's a moment in your
Oh.
brain, Bay, where you kind of go, you did not have any fear or anything. Nothing. There was nothing there. But this is basically a retroactive traumatic experience where you
Oh my
realize
god.
that you somehow powered through the worst possible situation ever. And it's like after that, the aftermath of realizing that and going, like, the panic that kind of flusters with that. So you also know that when Null flew up towards the statue, got blasted by 3 more. So you know that there are more flaming skulls outside.
Whoop.
I guess I'm living with you guys. High five. High five. The Nothics are
knew
like, hey, we're friends.
Leaving me for those guys.
No, I would not leave you specifically. I just don't want to leave here.
Oh, you're leaving here.
That makes sense. The guy up top is completely irrational. Are you able to live? Are you able to live without eating? Says the one that's closest to you, Bay.
Is that one of the gifts?
No. Well,
Then
sort of.
then no.
But no.
You're able to live without me?
No!
Happening here?
No!
Oh, this is getting awkward. Okay, because
It's getting wonderful. He just closes the door.
yeah.
I'm picking gifts to preserve your life, and you're over here like, I don't want to be cold no more. And then you're gonna leave me for these ugly. Look at them.
The one that was looking at you, Inweir, kind of
Oh,
looks back at you from above, and
They're really not
you
great.
actually just hear his voice in your head, which you start to realize that's what's been happening when they talk. It's this very strange sensation of them talking and you hearing it in your brain, but this time their mouths don't move, and you hear in your head, they're already at each other's throats. You'll be alone in no time. You should take as many gifts as you can. Friends appear to be fleeting things, but not these friends. It says as it taps the sarcophagus beneath it.
I guess he'll touch it.
Blom! As you do in your vision, the normal-looking person inside, who looks identical to the one opposite them, by the way, their head turns into a black hole, like a just mass of just darkness that envelops all, and you hear it say, I am the dark star of secrets. You wish to take me from this place? You wish to take Dantalion from this place?
Tell me more about the Dantalion.
I will give you sight.
Oh, no, well, I don't have eyes,
At
for
least
sure.
in the dark.
And then he's like, yeah, what on? I'll spy eyeballs.
Oh, sorry. Can I pull back? Sorry. I am Dantalion, the star of secrets. My
Okay.
gift is the power of sight. Is more what he sounds like. Sorry. Do you say yes? He
Yeah, well,
sounds
what on?
evil as fuck.
So, well, I don't
Okay.
have eyeballs.
Cool. And you said what? You said yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And you also now sound like an asshole. Dantalian's gift is the power of
Oh, yeah.
divination. The gift allows its beneficiary to cast the scrying spell as an action. After it has been done so 3 times, the dark gift vanishes. Your voice is now spoken in
How
a
many times?
low whisper 3 times. And your smile is a cruel and evil thing.
Love it.
Ooh.
Not to mention, I am only crawling on the walls now.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh yes.
We're creating ourselves a regular Sinister Six over here.
And then, it goes,
Yes.
and then Inward just goes perfect. And then
Oh,
Ooh.
solid switch, inspiration, gain it. Love
Whoa.
that.
Whoa, and weird. That.
Inward.
Yeah, it's like. Okay,
Pardon-
goodbye,
pardon
guys.
keeps
I'm
coming out.
sorry.
You
I'm
said
sorry.
it, Johnny.
Pause for a second. I
know.
know what he's trying to go for. He hears the in, and he's like, okay, accepted. But then he wants to say Edward, and he's having this problem where he's saying
Yeah.
in-word, which sounds like N-word. And
It's
yeah,
weird.
I'm just explaining it out loud, so Johnny, you can kind of
I think
look at
we've
them.
I think we've realized that. It's just
It-
funny. To
Yeah, I just want you to focus on those mental
It's-
pathways. Because if you know the roads you're walking down,
Completely.
maybe you can avoid them, and you know.
Completely.
Weird.
Johnny.
And weird.
In weird. In weird.
Weird.
Put a dash
Weird.
between it, and it helps.
Again.
You know what? You need a nickname for him. Just call him something else.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cut from you
Penny.
folks who are squabbling inside and hanging out with Nothics, who are rad. I'm gonna go outside to Drumgar and Aveline. While they're in there, do you wish to approach and enter in and join the fun, or do you wish to look at this door to the left, which also appears to be an amber door?
I'll go to the other door.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like.
If you pop that bad boy open, inside you would see that this room has amber glazed walls, a black marble floor with red veins, and 3 amber sarcophagi standing in alcoves. When you walk into this room, Aveline, you feel like there is a presence here. Like it's almost as if somebody were here, like a spirit or something, just like some kind of vague sense of like you're not alone when you enter into this space.
Step on in there some more. What can I see, like, besides the fact that they're sarcophaguses?
If you'd like, you can make a perception check if you're kind of focused on the room present. That's totally fine.
$14.
Yeah, there's nothing really present and visible that you're seeing or noticing. Drumgar, if you're entering in as well, you can make a perception check as well. And Inweir, stop getting ahead of yourself. You're still back in the other room. They're doing this while you're in there doing gifts and shit.
Oh, okay. I'll just leave myself when I was crawling out.
Yeah. Actually, put yourself back to sarcophagus because timing's important. Okay. So, again, for you as well, Drumgar, you do feel a presence, but you definitely feel alone. Or you don't feel alone. I mean, obviously, Aveline's here, but it feels like someone else is here as well.
Sure.
Yeah. Aveline, do you move to touch any of the sarcophagi? Are you looking at them and inspecting them? Same question for Drumgar.
Can I see what's kind of manner of beings are inside of it?
Sure. So inside of the northern one, it looks like a Nothic, actually. The creatures that are inside there. So big center, empty eye hole, a very strange looking kind of lanky body with spines, almost like horn extensions that kind of come out of the bone structures. On the western side, it looks like there is a lizard folk, but the lizard folk's skeleton, it has 5 heads that seem to have like slightly longer than normal lizard folk neck. And in the southern one, you would see a Goliath skeleton. it looks like it's made out of adamantium. Or adamantine, because that's what it's called in this world, not marble. Adamantine, yeah. Black metal.
The lizard folk is interesting to me.
As you step towards it, that presence that I mentioned, you feel it suddenly. Almost as if someone just stepped up behind you as you're moving towards it and says, you hear a voice say, "You will help me get out of here," and then you feel it assail you. Go ahead and roll initiative, everyone. And everyone is rolling initiative surprise, which means you're doing so at disadvantage. So make sure you check that before you roll.
As she was doing
Or
that, I
before.
wanted to define sense. Does that bonus action?
Does your divine sense detect aberrations?
Celestials, fiends, and undeads.
Not this.
Okay.
Wait,
In
how
a
do
second,
you?
in a
wait,
second,
what?
I think you're a smart enough, or kind of an OG enough player to realize the trouble you just got into. So.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see where to put surprised.
You just hit disadvantage up at the top. Yeah, it should.
Ow. Oh,
Where it says
I'll
automatic.
just roll another one
This
quick.
is what the
Is it-
creature
Yeah.
looks like when it appears after making its first attack against Aveline.
Oh
Oh,
my
he's
god,
kinda
it's so cute! Oh,
I got a
I
3. I got a
like
3.
him.
I do like him too. Can we keep him? Or her?
Yeah.
Or them?
No.
Oh,
Uh,
damn it.
the answer is no. Okay, I have his token selected. Or its token selected, because it is actually technically in it. Let's go ahead and change layers, because we're supposed to be on token layer, and this guy right here is now selected, and we are rolling initiative.
A death salad.
Your initiative tracker isn't up,
The
FYI.
death salad.
Death salad.
Slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Descending. Drumgar, did you roll with disadvantage?
The 20 was disadvantage. I rolled a 22. It should be 20.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't roll with disadvantage. I fucked it up, but I rolled twice and 20 was the lower roll.
No worries. And everybody else is good. Okay. Cool. Then a little bit of spicy music, and then we'll get right into the me murdering Aveline. Let's go with, I think a song entitled Assassination is a good one for this.
Oh my.
Okay, so a Chaos Parade! Yeah. It tries to stab you in the back. Oh, it have advantage, which I did not click. Okay, so 20 will probably hit. You're going to take 13 points of damage. Wait. 16 points of slashing damage, 13 points of necrotic damage. Sorry.
So 29.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Next up is Drumgar. Again, you're kind of response mode active, and it looks like it is very intent on murdering her, just based on its stance and presence.
Yeah, so I can move up and attack from behind with shields. 23.
That will hit.
And 14 on the second attack.
14 will miss. That's it?
Yep.
Bay, you're up.
Okay.
You hear loud conflict coming from the southern side.
Be right back, guys.
I'm assuming the Chaos Blade stabbing you for that much damage kind of blooded you, and you probably let out like a "Ah!" as it slammed its blade into you. Oh, you run past them, sorry. This is... You would see here.
Yeah. What?
They're in here.
Oh.
This.
Okay, I get to there.
hmm
Can't see in.
Why
Did they
not?
close- Did they close the
The
door?
door's closed? Is the door locked?
Oh, that's weird. It's open.
Wait, why am I able to see through drum? I think I was able to see through drum guard then.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's the
Don't worry
case.
about it. It should be open.
Yeah,
now.
because you had control of me last game.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pop in. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Is there fire? That's it.
There's no
40.
fire at present.
Okay. That's as far as I can get. What the hell is Oh, ha! I pull out my sword, and
Okay.
that's all I can do.
But you can act. I mean, drawing your sword's free, but you're not attacking with it from there. Got it. Okay, so
Yeah.
no.
Hearing the commotion, he's gonna move 15, 15, 20. Gonna see, you see it from here, right? Yeah, he can. He is going to Form of Dread, just trying to get 10 hit points, and he's gonna start blasting. Pew pew. So, oh, that shouldn't be at disadvantage, but I think 24. It's or 26.
I'm not seeing your roll.
Hmm?
There it is. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
Okay.
And it's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. If it could get frightened, that is, because the Form of Dread.
It can
And the
become
D-
frightened. But it has resistance to magic, which means that it would have advantage on this effect. It is an invocation effect that augments the Eldritch Blast. Oh wait, no, it's a spell. It's a magic effect. Because new terminologies are important. Yes.
Yeah, it's from a feature from Warlock, so.
Yeah.
Is it then? Mhm.
Yeah.
So in DC 15,
The
wisdom
wording
save.
is very specific in the new edition. So, yeah, it says and magical effects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Save. It seems to have a resistive barrier present around it. Okay,
Oh.
Null done. Aveline, you
Oh, he's
are
got shoot
up.
he's got shoot the other blast.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, go ahead. That'll miss.
11 doesn't hit. Yep. Okay, then end its turn.
Aveline.
Oh, he's gonna move the Form of Dread.
Is that an opportunity attack on me?
If you're moving away, yeah, but if you take the disengage action, you can rush out the door.
Or climb up on the wall?
Yeah, you could do that as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And I don't actually know if this thing can climb, so I might actually just run out of
Yeah,
there.
whichever method you want to take.
That's
All right, Aveline done. Faye, you're up. Oh, you hear a voice in your head, Aveline, that says, "It doesn't matter how far you run, I will find you."
she's gonna just scream like, "Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!"
And then you would hear laughter in your head. Faye, what we doing? Moving in?
I'm going. No, this is as far as I can move.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Vicious Mockery.
Alright, so I get advantage on the saving throw. I will pass.
Did that calculate right? It like +0.
Yeah, it should be +0. There shouldn't be any
Oh.
bonuses to it. Spell attacks typically don't have a bonus.
Well, she's not in her right mind anyway. She starts crying at the end of saying her spell.
yeah, well, you're a doo-doo head! Ah!
But at the end, she's like, "My sister hates me." No.
The lamest vicious mockery ever spoken.
Yeah.
in where you're at.
You
feel
suck.
I just feel bad.
So you are literally blessed with a gift. Literally the second that this fight is starting, so you're removing your hand from it, and you're kind of realizing, like, perfect. And then everything's happening around you, and you're kind of, like, looking around like, or not perfect? Or not perfect? So, however you would like to move.
My turn?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He says, goodbye, friends. And then tick, tick, tick.
And they're doing the cat laugh.
So, sorry, that was 10.
Are you still on the ceiling, or are you on the ground?
Yeah.
So
Still
that means you have to go out the door, and then you have to go up 15 feet to get to the roof.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, because 25-foot high ceilings in this hallway.
Okay, so then I will
5, 10.
Yeah,
I would say you
dash
could,
to right there.
yeah, I would say you could, like, if you come out, you could grab a hold of the door frame and then flip yourself up, and then go
That's
that
sick.
route. So that's because
Yeah, we did.
you effectively can, like, the second you touch, you're connected to it, and you can kind of pull
Right.
yourself up that way.
Yeah, that's sick. I do that.
Okay, so you're on the ceiling, you
No,
look
that's
down
right
at the
here.
situation, and it looks like something's happening inside of that room.
Yep.
And
That's this room right here, correct?
No, that is the room that they're all kind of
Right here.
surrounding here. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Again, you
Well,
wouldn't have
I'm
been
already
able to get to a position to see into the door from up above anyways, so you're kind of waiting, and that's not a bad position.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so the creature will, kind of annoyed at Aveline retreating, turns and looks directly at Drumgar. As it does so, Drumgar, you would see that the wound you stabbed into its back and the kind of blast that it took from Null, they start sealing over, and you can see that the wounds are closing. Regeneration. And it will, as it kind of turns and looks at you, am I doing the thing? Am I doing it? Yeah, I might as well. It is going to speak weird words directly at you, and it will cast a spell. A creature that you can see within range makes a Constitution saving throw.
That was me, right?
Yep.
15.
And the DC for the saving throws on its spells are higher than 15. So you will take 32 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
And you can actually see your body kind of withering under the pain here as it blights you. And then it looks directly into your eyes. Wait your turn, step aside. Unless you wish to take me with you. It will then end its turn, and you are up. And yeah, I know you're unconscious and it was talking to a corpse. Death saving throw. Okay. Next up is Bay.
Okay. I would like to. I don't like it. So we're gonna move in. And we're gonna. Oh, am I still? I'm not at disadvantage anymore.
16
right?
will miss anyways. As you're kind of coming to it and it's kind of staring down at Drumgar, it raises its hand, and the sword that was in its right hand appears in its left hand, and it blocks your blade with it.
Oh.
It's almost
I'm
like your
back.
psychic. It's almost like your psychic knife. Are you using a bonus action to disengage from it?
Yeah, that.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like it was ready to swipe at you with its reaction, but you carefully dart away. No, you're up.
Stay away from him or die, and I'll just blast. Again. Pew pew. 17.
Miss.
Okay, let's try it again. That misses. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
They kind of come towards, and you see them kind of like direct hits, but there's this very strange moment where you see them kind of like cock off to the side, or you realize that you shot and it hit him. It looked like it hit him, but then your kind of eyes blink and you can see that he's actually like an inch or two away from where you targeted. Like almost as if you're looking at him and he's like distorted.
Ah, darn. He's gonna move 5, 10. How far up is the ceiling again?
Ceiling would be 25 feet up in this room.
Yep, you do go up 25 feet up. Bloop. Because wings! And that'll be it.
Can you just not be a baby right now about that? You little baby cat? You're being a poopy little diaper.
Like printing.
No, I wish it was just a printer. Damn, that would be so easy now. I've got it set up so he can play over there. Little playpen. But he doesn't fucking go over there now because it's not annoying me.
Yeah.
Ah,
Because he's
yeah.
allowed to, so that's why they're not doing it.
No, you're done. Yeah. That's when it becomes not fun. When it's legal. Aveline, you're up.
Yeah, when it's legal.
I guess that's
Oh,
not
he-
true with all things. I mean, I
Mm.
can think of a couple off the top of my head. But Aveline, you're up.
I'm gonna slap myself with a cure wounds.
Smart.
Oh.
Yeah, not bad.
Cool.
And
And then let me add that.
do you have anything else that you're wanting to do, movement-wise or bonus action-wise?
Yeah, I was gonna climb up the walls and onto the ceiling.
Okay. Aveline, you're done. Faye, you're up. Your sister steps in, attacks. The thing very quickly, deftly blocks it after knocking, with a word, knocking Drumgar to the ground.
Oh. Well. Okay. I am going to stop. Sorry.
Cats as well, huh?
He's pressing my keyboard, and while I'm trying to scroll and wondering why everything's highlighting.
Because there's a cat on your keyboard. I'm intimately familiar. I am very
It
familiar with
is
the.
not Drumgar.
So what he does is he rolls over onto the function keys.
Jeez. No. Okay.
Faye, you're shooting a short bow in at the creature.
Yes.
It kind of like flies at it and just seems to kind of like hit against its hide and bounce off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I
so
wanna-
far every attack that's been made at it, it has not even tried to dodge. It looks very limber, but it doesn't look like it cares. Like it's not even concerned.
I wanna Blade Ward. Wait, nope, that's an action. Never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. Let's stay
Okay.
right here.
In weird.
I guess I'll start. So the door is like right here. I just can't see it because of.
This door here.
Okay, so I can't see the door, but thank you.
Are you? There's no light. You mean?
No, it's just that the black
Okay.
covers the door.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go 25 there, and then.
If you're still on the
Still
ceiling,
can't see it.
you can't. You cannot.
But even
see-
if I go. But it's.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something here.
We're fucking with Z levels, and it gets fucky.
Yeah.
I'll show you what I see. Oop, not Cinder. Not Cinder. Not
Bear with me here. They built this thing out
Sorry.
silly as fuck. They must have just. Is that better?
No.
Oh, because you can't see in there because there's no light in there.
Oh, then of course not.
Everyone else can see in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are the problem.
I mean, I only see
Problem.
the hallway I'm in, so I don't know if that's mine.
Okay, so it's that.
You see place where you are alive. Yeah, I understand. And you're hiding behind the little alcove. You're like, oh, med pack. I don't want any more of that. Thank you.
I'll just sit on the ceiling and I'll ready a.
On initiative 1, the Nothics are going to come out into the hallway, and they're going to say, kind of almost pointedly towards the people that they stared into the eyes of, quick, quick, get everyone you want out of there and shut the door. We'll hold him from exiting the room. And then it goes to the Slod, who will rush forward, attack Bay. Don't forget you have also at the start of its initiative. It
Yeah,
will
I have.
It
I
will
have
regenerate.
the-
10 hit
You,
points.
I have
I
the
was
rogue
gonna say I
thingy.
was gonna ready a sorcerer's burst,
Okay. Can you see it?
but you cut me off.
Can you see it?
I said ready.
Yeah, no. I'm asking. Can you see it though? Okay. So yeah,
No.
I just want.
I'm just letting you know.
Very good. Very good. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't. Because I don't know what you can see. that's all I'm asking.
No,
I wasn't trying to sound like a dick.
if
I
it
may
comes
sound
up
like
before, I'll see it.
Okay. I was just checking to see if you could see it because you would get the shot. That's all I was trying to say.
I'm a uncanny dodge. I don't.
Well, you get to choose which attack you uncanny dodge when they come through, so
Oh,
you may
no.
want to hold off for a sec. It's going to go ahead and swing in with 2 Chaos Blades. So first attack is going to be 21 to hit, and I'm going to tell you the damage. It's going to be a total of 25 damage. Do you want to uncanny dodge that?
Yeah.
Okay. Second attack, 25 to hit. It's going to be a total of 24 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So it didn't really make a difference.
As it rushes forward and kind of cuts into you and then cuts into you, I mean, it helped. You may not be down. Right?
Hey, I'm down.
Oh, okay, never mind. Unconscious. As it knocks her to the ground.
Because it's 12 and then 24, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say it pops out for just a second. Go ahead and throw your sorcerer's first.
It's gonna be fire.
Sure. Okay, so 15. You see it do the same thing it's been doing, kind of with all the other spells that have missed it. It kind of hits against it. It looks like it's dead on, but then it kind of like arcs away from it. When it kind of pops out, it kind of looks outside, and you can see all the Nothic's eyes almost in unison kind of turn and shift and focus in on him, and he kind of backs away. No, no, you shall not know my secrets! And rushes back into the room. Drumguard,
Interesting.
death saving throw. Failure.
Let's go.
Bay, death saving throw.
Let's
Failure.
go!
Let's go.
No. Bay is right at the door. Drumgar looks like he would be a little bit harder to kind of get out to, but Bay is right at the door. You can see the creature and continue firing at it. I will say that with the last regeneration, it is back at maximum hit points. And it was nowhere near bloodied. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
100 away.
It'll be fine. We'll survive.
5, 10, 20, 25 feet
The
up.
question.
25. It's an action to try to drag him out. Right?
Yeah, it would be an action to drag her out, because you'd have to grapple.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not resisting.
True, but then that'll be all in my movement basically because 50 foot. I think he's gonna drop 20 feet down so he could hit the thing and try to frighten it. Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So 20 feet. He's gonna try to hit it again.
20
20?
hit.
And he's gonna make a Wisdom saving throw. DC 15. From Form of Dread. For frighten.
It will fail, so it'll be a frighten for 1 round.
Yep. Sweet. And that would be 7 damage.
You see it kind of turn away. Like, it was already kind of scared of the Nothics, but then once you hit it, it's kind of like, ah! And it looks like it's kind of getting ready to dart for one of the points of cover behind the sarcophagi. This is...
He's gonna.
Good.
He's not gonna realize. He's gonna keep on firing. 15 misses though.
Yeah. As it kind of turns its back, you can see like the back height of the Slod kind of take the shot, and it looks like it hits, but it doesn't look like it like punches hard enough to pierce through its armor.
All right,
No.
time to get him out. 20 foot down. 25, 30. It's gonna get in position, trying to drag Bay out.
Okay, Aveline, you're up. You can. I would say with the way that she got kind of like bodied by the Slod, her arm's probably hanging out the door.
Okay.
Okay. Can I
Yeah.
see Drumgar? Where
You
is
cannot
he?
see Drumgar from where you're at. You do know where he got into a fight with the creature when you retreated, and that was in the middle of the room.
Okay. Is it possible to climb above the door and kind of like peek in?
So if you kind of climb, the door is about 8-10 feet high, so you're effectively going to be 2 squares above the ground at that point. If you're above the door, if you're on the side of the door, you can just crawl across the wall and like look in from that vector. That's fine.
Okay.
You basically just kind of like, you're hiding in that corner there. You're on the wall like fucking Exorcist, and you just kind of do like a side shuffle, all creepy, and then kind of peer inside.
Drumgar with Remind me, are cantrips? They're count as actions, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well.
Unless it specifically says in the cantrip it's a bonus action, yeah. They're just like other spells.
Then I'll hit him with Spare the Dying. I apologize. That's all I have right now.
Spare the Dying is a touch spell if memory serves.
Oh,
Hold on.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't
Well,
know if it's
it
changed in
says
2024.
Choose
I
a
don't know.
creature within
Oh, that's
range
true.
that has 0 hit points.
Yeah, it's not showing the range on that spot. 15-foot range. 5, 10, 15. Perfect. Yeah, within range. You pop in, you're like, please don't die. And Drumgar's like, I'm stable. I'm stable.
Hey, I left you back there.
I'm stable for now. Faye, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to. Mass healing word.
Okay. So I would say that for just munchkin-y, flavory times, the best bet would be to move up to the door and then cast it.
I can't.
Why?
He smells bad.
You don't have to stay there. You can move up and be like, oh!
You
And
hold
then
like hold your breath.
run away. Or
Hold
do you,
your breath.
Okay.
do you not want to heal him? Is that what you're saying?
No, I want to heal Drumgar.
Okay, you
He
sure?
just smells so
Because,
bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
it did sound like,
Can I-
based on mind reading, you did want to let him die.
Only because he smells so bad.
Alright, if you're trying to save him, the best bet would be to run up, icky smells, and then do the cast, and then run away.
Can I hold my breath? Can I
Yeah.
hold my breath?
100%.
Okay.
You just
No.
pull-
I
It's
want
only
to-
6 seconds. Jesus
It's-
Christ.
You'll be okay.
And we're
You pull like the floppy flap of your cheek and you just shove it over your nose and mouth because your face is like melted. And you toothlessly like, no!
I have dentures in. I have dentures in.
Yeah, you're dead. No, man, you're dead.
You know what? F that. I'm not mass healing word any of you bitches.
Too late.
You know
you already clicked it.
Okay, hey,
10
hey,
hit points
I
I'm
made
back.
you
A
dentures.
warning and I'm running away.
10 hit points
I'm
back
a
for
good
everybody.
leader.
10 hit points
Yep.
back for everybody. Just get it done. You have an action
Okay.
too. Do you want to use it?
A what?
That's a bonus action to mass healing word. Do you want to use an action to like cast a spell at the creature, or cast a cantrip at the creature, or take the dodge action or something, or grab your sister and drag her out?
Oh, no, I don't want to grab none of you bitches. I'm.
All right, you rush
Yeah.
up, mass healing word.
Vicious mockery. Vicious mockery.
All right. Don't worry about damn it. You're
that
right.
seems
I got a 20 and an 18. I'm fine.
that seems like
Leaving.
out of character bleed, and I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. We are making fun of you. We're making fun of your character as players, not as characters. Thank you. You are up on the ceiling still. It looks like everybody in that you can see, and also Bay's kind of arm would be better. Everybody has the 10 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Down and then I guess down 20 feet. I'm on the ground now.
25 feet.
25 feet in there. I'll fucking fireball the doorway. No,
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
He's like, fuck this, I'm evil now. Fireball.
Drumguard's like, this is a hell of a day.
Up and down and up and down and up and down.
Yeah, poor Drumguard being
Zach Forever
yo-yo.
before was like, I've died a lot of times in games, but that one didn't feel like
But that one night,
got, like,
you guys
the
took it
breath
for a
of life.
fucking world.
Like took a big breath. He's like, "I'm back," and then just
Fire.
And so many
Everything
balls on my
is
face.
What?
I had so many fireballs on my
You
face.
literally skull
Oh
fucked me
my
a few times tonight,
Yeah,
John.
I fucked you with skulls. That's correct.
I will
What
sit,
is that
I will
question
sit
server?
here.
Hello?
Yep.
and I will ready a fireball.
Okay,
If
how
I
did you
see
get to that
anything.
position with your 30 movement?
No, I wouldn't be able to ready a fireball. I'd
Yeah.
at the dash and
You
I'm
had to
gonna
dash.
sit there. Yeah.
Okay, so the creature is frightened.
Yep.
Frightened does not
Sorry.
mean it has to run away from you unless your
No.
effect specifically says that. I need you to make, since you're the one that's conscious, and you're also
And it's-
conscious, Drumgar, so you're going to realize something happened to you, but not quite what. But I need, for Null and for Bay with disadvantage, make perception checks.
Did you say with disadvantage?
Not you. Bay has disadvantage because she's groggy and getting
Oh.
out.
Oh, I'm not dead? Okay.
Okay. With...
Clearly, I'm groggy.
And then perception, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 20.
Okay, you see
11.
it reach down and grasp Drumgar by the throat.
No!
And it kind of looks like when it does so, instead of like wrapping its thumb and hand around Drumgar's throat, it presses its thumb into Drumgar's throat. When it does this, Drumgar, you take a single point of damage, and it looks down into your eyes, and then kind of like cowers away from you, and will dart behind the sarcophagus. Drumgar, it feels like that 1 point of damage like wasn't super substantial, but it definitely pierced and kind of got in there a little bit. You know what I mean? And you're not sure what that was about. Either its strength deteriorated very greatly, or something else is afoot.
Ew.
What are you doing, Drumgar?
While he's thinking, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
John, we have mind blank, or at least I have mind blank, so I don't think that the Nothics would have been able to get in my
No,
brain.
for sure. Correct. So bear with me here for a second.
But it was fun flavor.
I'm checking something real quick because the Nothic's vision isn't specifically a mind read.
Okay, gotcha. I just thought of it. So sorry.
Saying
No,
effects
no.
on everyone.
Hey, we can always do a flashback.
Yeah, so the Nothic magically
Flashback.
learns one fact or secret about the target. They're not actually reading their mind.
It's not
They just are gaining information from an outside source.
right. They're pulling it out of the ether.
Yeah, I'm not sensing your emotions. Effectively, I'm reading you like
Gotcha.
a book.
It's a soul read.
Kinda.
He's
yeah.
like, that fucker looks lonely.
Oh, that's so sad.
The way I like imagining it is every life is a book in like the kind of dimensionality of time, and it's basically just seeing you instead of kind of like from this angle in the third dimension, it's kind of seeing you from like a different angle in the fourth. But yeah, Drumgar, are you crawling out? You hopping up and running out? You gonna try and fight this thing as it's hiding behind the sarcophagus?
I think so. So I'm gonna. Oop, that's not that one. That one. Stand up.
Uh huh.
Actually, is
Bay's down, but she
Bay's
looks like she's
still-
getting up. She's groggy and
Okay.
kind of whirling her position up. Null, do you say anything as a free action?
Wait.
Because Drumguard gets up and looks like he's going to chase the creature around the sarcophagus.
Oh. Hey, get back over here. You're no condition to fight. It's an order.
Grunts,
Yeah.
but does take a few
Grunts.
steps back.
Kind of looks at the slot and kind of raises your shield up like, ah. And he's frightened. Like, great. Well, no, he would have ended frightened, but for flavor, he's like, ah. And you kind of wander. Okay, Bay, are you getting out of there? 5, 10. You could get out. One square if you want to, Drumgar.
I don't want to. Drumgar's backing away from the fight as instructed, but isn't fully listening to the directions and is still holding the shield.
Damn it.
Do you take a ready action to attack or dodge?
Dodge.
Got it.
Can I see anything inside the sarcophagi from where I'm at?
The one you're looking directly at, which would be this one, I would say. I explained them a moment ago. Bear with me here as I go back to that. It looks like a Goliath
Oh.
It's like an adamantine.
with
Goliath.
made out of metal. Yeah, a skeleton made out of metal.
I would like.
It is an action to interface with the sarcophagus.
Might save your life. I don't know.
Right.
It's also
Perhaps.
one that once it's taken, your turn ends because the gift has to be bestowed.
Yeah.
So you know you'll be there for a second. So if you want to risk it for the biscuit, I'm down to clown.
Oh man, I want to so bad.
You doing it?
What? I got 10 hit points back.
Yeah, you have 10 hit points currently. So you'd move 5, 10, and then touch. And then your turn would conclude.
Oh fuck it, let's do this.
You step forward and you hear the thing inside say, I am Yog, the Invincible. Take me from this place.
Sure.
Okay. Turn ends for you. We'll discuss what happens. Oh, actually, the gift is bestowed at the end of the turn. Okay, so then you gain increase to your maximum total hit points of 30, which will increase your current hit points by 30
Ooh.
as well.
Oh
This-
shit.
Damn.
This
okay.
benefit lasts for 10 days. Drumgar, you are watching her, and as she touches it, and you can see her mouthing the words, yes, yes, yes. As that's happening, in the next couple seconds after that, you see black, oily fur start to just come out of her skin.
Nope. What the? Why the hell?
But
Doesn't seem great.
that's not ideal.
There's fur everywhere. Did they become Sasquatch or something?
I would say it's more feline, I guess would be the best way to describe it. It's like an oily cat fur.
Oh.
It's like with the dandruff and
Something.
everything.
No dandruff yet.
Dandruff.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So I just turned into like Nightcrawler, minus being able to climb on the ceiling.
I think the gimmick is supposed to be Wolverine.
Ah,
Oh.
even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
You got a fursuit essentially.
Harder to kill, and you're
Hey, they can't see your messed up face is bad if you're covered in fur.
My face is
Cats
not
can be
bad.
they're still cute because they're covered in fur.
You just can't see
Somebody's
my
face-
ugly skin anymore.
No, it looks like your crew is not retreating. The Nothics are kind of confused, but they're still kind of looking towards the door. Do you wish to? You do not have line of sight on the creature from here.
No, I don't. If you have a death wish, I'm not gonna save you. But Drumgar, know that if you go in, you cannot earn more glory if you're dead. And he's gonna.
Ready to close the door?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Basically,
Ready action.
ready to close the door once everyone's out. Is that a fair ready trigger?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And then maybe on next turn you just close it, like as your action, if they don't get out.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Aveline, you're up.
All right.
When
Let's see. So I can see inside the room, yeah?
You can see what you can see.
Okay. Was that little guy, is he still hiding?
He's hiding behind the sarcophagus, so you can kind of see his shadow shape behind the sarcophagus because it's made out of amber and it kind of has like a transparency to it, but it's not completely transparent. There's a certain level of opaqueness as well. So there's like a shadow kind of hiding behind the one that Bay is touching.
Okay. And if I just blast a fireball in there, is everyone else screwed? Is
Bay and
that-
Drumgar are pretty much going to take it. There is no way that that fireball hits in that room and does not catch every single one of them out.
Okay.
I can take it.
Oh,
Right. Right.
Yeah, you start looking at your hand and like preparing the fire, and Drumgar's like, "Yeah, go for it, last." and Bay dodges stuff.
I want to
really
see
well.
him
He has no
better.
fucking clue.
Bay dodges stuff.
And he's
really
like,
well.
"What are you talking about?"
This is fucking metal. This is fucking.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, so you're casting fireball. Go ahead and do it.
oh, shit, no, I mean,
If you're not doing it, then
Do
like,
it.
let's not play it.
do
Live
it?
your best
Let's
life.
go. Let's just do it.
Okay.
What?
Everyone in the room's
All
on
right.
board.
No.
I'll bring him
Johnny's
back,
like, what?
Okay, so she's like kind of like she's crawled up on the wall, right? She's
Yeah.
like over the
Looking through the
top of the door.
yeah.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna. Huh?
Does like a cool hang down with like the gun fingers and like shoots the fireball.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and click the damage because I'm going to take half regardless. Yeah, I'm going to take half, so 15.
Oh
16.
my god.
Okay. You save. You do not have evasion, so you'll still take half. Bay and then Drumgar. Dex saving throw. You took
9.
the dodge action, so go ahead and make it again.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No worries.
4, even better. Oh,
Yeah, you're unconscious.
Oh
yes, sir.
And I am screaming.
Slightly toasty. Slightly toasty. Oh, god damn.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the frightened condition.
Yep.
Of this room. Okay.
Yup.
So
Yup.
that works for me. Faye, you're up. This is a great game. This is a great. You said, "Do it," and then.
And then you did, and then we did.
Yup.
Wait, better die by a friend's hand than an enemy's. Am I right?
It's a better story.
Sure.
We didn't survive the hill for you to die here, you bastard.
We did it for the gram. Just remember.
We did.
Oh my god, shut up.
I want to make a kind of mage that takes like magical snapshots of people and puts them on the spell net.
The wall of fame.
What is Faye doing?
Well,
Besides throwing up, weeping, pissing, and shitting themselves, like
no, okay, so this is my family in this room, okay?
Yeah.
Like, Bay and the Drumgar, even though they're my family. And
So-
one's trying to lock them in, and the other one's burning them down.
if you move
I'm
15,
not trying to lock him in. I'm holding. I told him to get out. I didn't need
if you move
decide to
15
risk
up,
my life.
Oh, I'm getting out.
and you want to help both, just to kind of speed it along, you can move up into Aveline's space because she's above you, and then you can, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on Bay, and then as an action, grab Drumgar with the 15 feet of movement up you would be able to drag Drumgar 10 feet, which means you'd be able, 5 feet, which means you'd be able to move behind this Aveline space and move Drumgar into that open space underneath Aveline.
There's my other option. There's no way I'm going to be able to touch Drumgar.
Oh yeah, because he's stinky.
So then your option is cast Healing Word from where you're at and take the dodge action.
No, I have one. Wait, do I have one more level for Mass Healing Word?
Oh yeah, you got another Healing Word. Run into Aveline's spot. Stinky! And then run away. Yeah.
Actually,
Stinky.
hold on. I did one Mass Healing Word and one Lightning Bolt. I don't think I have.
Lightning Bolt doesn't take a level.
It doesn't?
Yeah, you just
Oh,
cast them
okay.
from the free feature.
Okay. Alright. Then... Oh, this is where I need to be to cast Healing Word or in Aveline space.
To be able to cast Aveline's space, but you underneath her. She's up above the door.
Okay.
Actually, I just...
15.
Sorry, Aveline, you did not do the cool, like, flip up stuff. You're wearing a dress. You literally would have blinded yourself. I'm sorry. I was just trying to figure out how she's positioned on that above the door, and my brain was like, no. You just kind of probably...
We have knees, John.
I just... No, the dress would have, like... Because if she was head over heels, right, and looking into the room, the dress would have dropped as she fell, and it would have, like, folded over the top
But
half of
wouldn't it-
her, right?
No, I was thinking
Well,
like she. Okay, so you know how
Wouldn't
like.
it stick to the wall as well?
The dress? No, it doesn't have
No,
spider
Yeah.
I was imagining she's like
She
crawling
has
like
Hold on,
on.
climb on
Shut up,
her.
John. Let her talk.
I was imagining she's kind of like crawling on her hands and knees on the wall.
Yeah.
And she's over the door, and her knees are kind of
Okay.
like.
Okay,
Oh.
Like,
so they're
open
pressed
the
against
dress,
the... Yeah,
like-
that makes sense, Okay. I thought you were kind of walking on the wall, like,
Like I
fucking-
said, we have knees, John.
Yeah, she's doing like a
Yeah,
exorcist like crawl.
well, the Exorcist crawl was not knees. It was like this. It was like... I can't do it because I'm
thought it was
completely
knees.
invisible. You can't see my body, but... Hold on, no, I can do it. Haha! I have a figurine. It's like this, like, so like, this is the wall, and like, it was like... You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like, that's what I thought was happening, and then you were gonna do like this. Underneath.
Oh.
That's what I was envisioning, because... This baby cat. Okay. So, Faye, Mass Healing Word, everybody get 13 back. And, you still have an action. What would you like to do?
Thank you.
You could drag...
Shove.
Drum.
I want to shove. No. Don't you dare shut that door on them.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check, and Null, make an athletics or acrobatics
Oh
check.
god.
Yeah.
A
Eat
what?
'em.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics, your choice.
19.
He's gonna do acrobatics. Oh my god. He went.
So...
Alright. So, getting pushed.
I didn't see your roll. It's taking its sweet time. But if it's less
Oh.
than 19, for sure. Yeah, push back.
Yeah, it's 13.
Move 5 feet away from the space shuttle.
Ah,
Yep.
Amy, you're up.
oh my god. The
Yeah,
power of female rage.
I can't inhabit the same space. Fuck.
Why?
I'm gonna pop in.
Mm-hmm.
So can I see him if I pop in?
So that would be
Hey, do you see him?
5, 10, 15, 20 feet of
15
movement.
feet.
Again, you can't see him to target him. He is behind the the amber sarcophagus. There's like a shadow of him, but it's not him.
Fuck. I'm gonna pull Drungar out.
Okay.
He's not on the ground. No, he's on the ground. I'm gonna pull him out.
Yep. Action. You can move him 5 feet, so now he's underneath Faye. Okay. It goes to the creature. You hear like
You fucking idiot.
an almost metal-like sound as like claw slams into the sarcophagus and then jumps up over onto the top of it. Bay looks down at you, reaches down and swings twice with its chaos blade. First attack will hit a 24. Do you wish to uncanny dodge on 30 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so 15 instead. Actually, let me do the math right. 8 and 6 is 12 damage because the evens were odd. And then the second attack, crit.
Oh my god.
It's going to be 37 damage. It will kind of jump up, slash down. You kind of dodge nimbly the first one and kind of back away from the sarcophagus. Then it kind of drops down with the blade, lances it through your chest, and like pushes you onto the ground. I'm going to say that'll shift you here for narrative. But it lands on the ground there with the blade inside of you. Pulling it away, you can actually see like the blood instead of just kind of like falling to the ground like it would normally. Faye. It almost looks like the blood for a second like starts becoming other things in midair before it kind of like floats for a moment and then drops to the ground. And when I say becomes other things, I mean it like shifts into like earth and clay and then into like mist and air and then splashes onto the ground.
I scream.
Yeah, that's an appropriate response. Drumgar, you're laying on the ground, but you are not dead. If you wanted to, you could crawl 5 feet, grab Bay, who is now dying, and then crawl out. This would move her 1 space closer to the door. Standing up and dragging her would do the same. What's it going to be, Zach?
I think I am making sure there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah, if you got heals or something, that would probably do it. Because Bay's next on the docket.
Yeah, so Drumgar can crawl forward and
Yeah.
10.
Nice.
She's no longer dying. I will say there is a rad scar on your chest, Bay, but you can't really see it because of all the fur.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drumgar
And then I will crawl back out
out.
and stand up from there.
Crawling would be your speed. So, yeah. Crawling counts as twice movement, so yeah.
Okay, then
If you wanted to stand up and do all that, that's fine.
Okay, then I'll just stand up and do all that.
Yeah. I just thought it was more rad if you're like,
Yeah, for dramatics.
Oh, does he like his hand touch my foot and I just like as he's crawling out and
Yeah.
I'm like screaming even more?
Yeah, I would say that's a fair assessment. Bay, you are on the ground beneath it. It's kind of holding its blade. You can see your blood on the ground. It's like it's mixed with like all other types of weird elements. Do you wish to disengage and retreat? Okay.
I crawl.
Yeah. You get out, and then Null, it's your turn. Do you wish to use your action to shut the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, is that a free action? Just free
No.
action to shut the door? Okay, yeah. Then
They are large amber doors.
okay, yeah, you do that.
Door is shut.
Uh-oh.
In the next few seconds, you hear a large slam against the door, but it doesn't seem to be able to move the door. And there's actually kind of like a, almost like a screaming inside of there for a few seconds before everything just goes silent immediately.
Well, that was a huge waste of our fucking time.
What?
What the fuck?
What is
What the
wrong
fuck
with
did that thing eat?
I feel really strong, guys.
The, no-
What's wrong with you? What happened to your skin?
the Nothics will just kind of wander back into the room they were at. The keying is currently engaged.
Okay. What in the hell is that? Did you guys have a death wish? Why'd you throw a fireball in there? They're supposed to get out. Don't listen to them.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I just wanted to kill that thing.
At the
It almost
expense-
worked.
At the expense of you two.
Ah,
You told them to get out.
And we did. I don't see the problem.
I see.
They
He
told me
is-
to drop
he's
the
holding
fireball.
back his anger. He. Whew. Okay. Fine.
I can't argue with that.
I can just see Johnny right now so
Jesus.
pissed off.
He is seething at the moment. But the logic he threw.
Oh, Johnny.
Like the other two were just
You know
like,
what?
"Yep."
Don't listen to those two. They want themselves to be killed. Apparently. You see, it looked bad on me, the leader, if 2 of my compatriots die. They would be dead. You don't have to worry about that. But me, it would be on me, and it'll look bad on my reputation.
Looks bad for me.
And I
guys.
won't let that have that stain on me. So. We got lucky this time, but I don't want it to happen again. And he's gonna go off. To
You
the
don't want
north.
us to get lucky again?
He's just. Off to the
Adeline
north.
like
I
looks
think
like a
they're
kid
better
who's just
company.
like about
He
to
is a-
cry.
The Nothics all kind of look at you. You did
You're
well.
better company.
It does seem that you are a bit underpowered. The gifts can bring to your power. Maybe you'll be able to deal with the creature.
He holds his claw. Not right now. Let me rest, damn it.
They kind of scurry away from you. Just kind of
Thank
like,
you.
you know,
You're just better company at the moment.
they just give you space. They're all sitting like siesta style in their spots. One behind these two are kind of behind the sarcophagus, like in the corners. This one's up on top, and then this one's kind of like sitting in the broken shit.
Now he's just contemplating if he's actually a good leader because of that.
Oh.
He's not gonna say it out loud, but in his mind.
I had a great time. I just want to make sure you all know that was really
Yeah.
fun. By the way, you did not hurt him at all. Just want to make sure that's clear.
We couldn't get
Yeah,
any.
that was a huge
we couldn't
waste
get any hits.
of all of
Yeah,
our
We
resources.
couldn't get any hits on him.
Sure.
Nope.
If he went
And
through
he
the
hit-
door, I was ready to unload on him.
Yeah, he has
He
resistance
hit like
to
a
fire.
fucking dump
Yeah,
truck.
and I wasn't even using my spells really.
Oh, he had spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, blade's enough for these. I think.
My thing is like, why he wanted to escape? He could have just ran. Why did he have to kill us?
No, he said one of you has to take me.
Oh no, Drumgar.
Oh.
He touched you.
Man, out of context, that sounds so bad.
A little
We're gonna have to
froggy
get you
creep.
So, yeah, however you want to go.
Is it safe with the eye guys in there?
They're friends.
fucking Null's in there hanging out with them. Like, he's literally sitting there like a powwow with one guy.
Well, I
You know
didn't
what?
get to
I'm gonna
meet
go
them. I
and
don't
walk
know, but I don't know. I would like to go. I think we should rest up a little bit.
The Nothics kind of gesture for you. You can rest here if you want. We'll keep an eye out for you. And they don't
Is
laugh
that a,
out.
is that a joke?
They don't laugh. They go, K. No. We can. I mean, it is a joke because we like making eye gags. Because well, look at us. But yeah.
I literally have not used any big spells.
I literally.
I see what you did there.
But
Oh my god.
I haven't taken any damage.
Party.
I haven't used any spells.
Oh.
Come on in. This is the ICU.
The ICU.
Oh my
More
god.
like that. Oh.
I'm
I'm gonna sit on this sarcophagus
No,
over here.
no.
Okay. The one that you've already gotten the power from?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna secretly leave the party and go start a Stardew Valley life.
Yeah. If you are planning on taking a rest here, there are a couple of points of order I need to kind of engage in. There were definitely 3 triggering factors here. I need Bay to roll 2 wisdom saving throws. And I need Drumgar to roll 1.
Just regular or disadvantage?
Regular. If you have disadvantage on saves for any reason, then yeah, keep it. But if you don't, then just regular.
Oh no.
Like it matters.
Okay.
Gosh.
Alright, so Drumgar, you're fine. But Bay, the pain...
I'd hope the paladin would get that.
The pain continues. So fucking great. Yeah. So these would be long term. No, short term, long term. Okay. So 1 and 1. Okay. So for the next 7 minutes, you kind of enter into the space. You are incapacitated. You spend the next few minutes, so probably till the end of the game, screaming, laughing, and crying. Either one of those things or all of those things.
Definitely all of them.
Okay. And then for the next day, so 20 hours, about 20 hours, you feel compelled to repeat a specific activity over and over again. Whatever it is for you, it is just something that you kind of focus in on, and it's kind of like your madness. It could be something like praying, counting your coins, touching a specific person, or, like trying to clean something. Whatever it is, there's some sort of tick that has now manifested that will be present for the next 20 hours. And Drumgar, you're fine.
Definitely, I feel like it's gonna be me trying to scrub at Drumgar's neck. Just be like,
Okay. You're trying to clean.
yeah,
Okay, so that probably happened
like
after
where
the...
he got poked.
That's probably happening after the crying. So I think a very fun factor, like, is like during your maddened kind of like incapacitated state, like on the ground, like, keeping to yourself. Every so often you'll look over at Drumgar, and that's the part where whatever you were doing shifts to like screaming, and it's almost like you're screaming at Drumgar, right? But it's not coherent screaming. Like, she's not yelling something at you. It just seems very angry. This now ice cold fleshed, black furred drow elf with everything else going on for her is now screaming at you, Drumgar, for seemingly no reason.
Is this fucking terrifying to Athlete?
Oh yeah,
witnessing it.
The
terrifying.
The Nothics are like, I think I killed my fight. The Nothics are very focused in on the exchange, and it's almost like gossipy, like, bitches like watching two people fight, right? Like they're like, and the big guy is just like, whoa, moving to Drumgar, who's like reacting to the screaming, and then the screaming. And somewhere in the midst of this insanity, Inweir, you hear the voice in your head, the Nothic that connected with you. Nothing, because telepathy is impossible for you, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is important. Let's see if the Nothics breaks it, because it says specifically Nothics telepathy. No, that was the slot. The slot has special telepathy, which is different.
I have mind blank too. I don't know if that matters.
Yes, you do. Yes,
I
you do.
have not messed with your brain at all, have I?
I mean, that guy did that one weird damage.
Oh, yeah, so that's not... Nope.
Figured. I'm just putting it out there, man.
I'm going to go ahead, because you're a smart boy and I think you know what's happening. I'm going to go ahead
Pretty sure.
I'm just going to go ahead and have you type that out to me in a DM and send it, and I'll confirm or deny that with a yes or no on screen.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna have Inweir laying like he would be like in a bed, but upside down on the ceiling. Like hands up behind his back, legs crossed.
Just one more minute, okay, baby cat? Play with the printer. You were playing with the printer. You were having a good time. Remember the printer?
Having so much
Print,
fun.
little man,
remember?
print.
But if the goal is to try and get a long rest, I would say with everything that you've done, you've spent enough time that you can go ahead and attempt one. If you wish to do the long rest with watches, I would like for you to tell me who's on first, who's on second, who's on third, and we'll do quick rolls for that very quickly.
I'll watch first and third since I don't need a rest.
Okay.
Oh,
I can do that. I just need 4 hours, so.
Well, you need to stay down for 8. He's saying he doesn't need a rest at all. Like, he's already full health.
Okay.
Still all his
Nobody's
spell slots.
touched me.
Yeah.
Okay.
but yeah, let's
But
go to.
you could rest and get one watch, so that works. Okay, so then, John,
Yeah.
go ahead and
Right.
roll me 2d20s, and Magpie, roll me 1.
Oh,
Fuck me.
no. Oh, yeah, I forgot the
Then
higher.
this is going to be a great point where we leave the session. You hear a very loud series of explosions out in the main hall. It sounds very familiar. You've heard it before. In fact, Drumgar has heard it
God damn it.
right
No.
on where
No.
it happened.
You fucking.
No!
God damn it.
No!
You then hear screaming, what sounds like humans screaming, and then the screaming goes quiet. When you
And
go
then
to
you hear
move to close the
babes
door, the
screaming.
Nothics kind of raise their hand. No, don't close that door.
What do you mean?
If you close that door, it'll lock and we'll never be able to get out.
But the fire.
It's fine. Stay in here. They've never come here
No.
before. No, please. We've lived for a very long time. We're also afraid of fire. You then hear the loudest set of footsteps. But they don't sound loud because they're, like, big.
Hmm.
They sound loud because they're perfectly made shoes. You know that sound of, like, a really expensive shoe hitting stone? Like, insanely expensive shoes kind of, like, clonking onto stone? And it sounds like someone's descending the steps in the main hall. The footsteps do not seem to be getting any closer, and then end. During that watch, Inweir, do you try to go and see what is happening outside, or do you remain inside, keeping an eye on the door only?
Fuck. I will try to
Stealth out?
stealth out.
Go ahead and make a stealth roll. We'll do this quick.
I'm so bad at
It's okay.
I'm so bad at those.
Totally should. Okay, so you sneak around the way and you
Nope.
come out to look outside into the main hall. And you're expecting not to see much because you do not have dark vision. And you're basically just hoping that whatever it is, you'll be able to see it. You would come out and you would see that there are 6 floating skulls on fire. And I'll go ahead and move your token to where I'm presuming you're seeing this. 6.
From as high as possible, peeking his head.
Yeah. 6 flaming skulls floating overhead. What appears to be an elf male figure on his knees.
What is that?
He's holding a sword to his forehead, and the look on his face looks absolutely maddened, like insane. His eyes are closed. His beautiful elvish ears are immaculately pointed, and they tick to the side as you move. You can see his blonde hair is like just a mess, but despite it not being well kept, it still seems to fall in this place that kind of makes it look insanely stylish. And he's wearing
Elegantly.
what appears to be a conglomerate operative's uniform with scars and tatters on it. He turns and looks at you, his eyes opening as he hears you and sees you. He then turns away from you and goes back to muttering in a maddened way words at the base of the statue. And that is where we'll end the session for tonight. Thanks for watching those that did. I will show you the picture before we leave, because that's also kind of maybe, the handout says the name, so it's kind of going to give away something, but whatever, fuck it. Handouts.
Woo!
Handouts. There it is. Named NPCs. There it is. Boom. That's kind of the
Hey.
look that you get.
What?
Oh, it's
Whoa.
Link. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for watching those that did, and we'll see you
This is
next
like
week.
throwback
Yeah, you
to
did
my
good.
first D&D game with John.
Have a good